It's really a neat table.
So, hold on.
It's like the worst possible table for a Vindicator.
Yeah, you want to switch a different assassin?
Yeah, I think I'll take the jumpy chick. Oh, we got a second too, right?
Correct.
Oh yeah, we'll try the second guy. We'll
Play your normal list and try it, so you get a feel for how he works. That actually works really good.
Yeah.
I have 3 Psychers, and they're really powerful Psychers that cast multiple spells, and they're very crucial to my army.
Does he deep strike?
He can.
Okay.
All the assassins are allowed to deep strike
free?
if need be. Yes, it's free.
Okay.
It's in their data slate. So the assassins can deep strike whenever they want. You can just choose. They just have to start on turn 2. A lot of people will put them on the board early in case I come across the board with, because I have a flyer psyker, move 16 inches a turn.
Okay.
So a lot of people will put it on the board early against me because it's a smite absorbent. You put it out front, and then smites have to target the closest enemy unit.
Yeah.
And he can't be affected by it at all.
Nice.
He literally can't. He just absorbs all the smites. Anybody's trying to do a smite spam,
Yeah.
if he's in the way, they got to go around him. And 6 is to hit him. Naturally. It can be buffed up or down, you know what I mean? But his ballistic skill or weapon skill for any reason to hit that guy's a 6.
Okay.
It's a set number, but it can be modified. It used to be a non-modifiable 6, which was
crazy,
horrible. Yeah, that was like, 6 is... I ran a whole army of assassins at one point back in beginning of I want to say 8th edition. After they killed the flyer rules, and we ran all the flyers, they took that away from us. So that I ran a bunch of all the characters, kind of abusing the crap out of the character rules just to kind of do it. You put 6 of these guys out in front of your entire character army, and characters could screen for the characters.
Yeah.
You can only shoot at the closest character. So the closest character always ended up being the Eradicator, or the Calexis, which means that it was like an invisibility shield around your army. All right. So I guess we're live again, doing this fan thing.
Yep.
Welcome back, Red Bluff Battle Reports. Johnny B here, the judge, with Dozer and Johnny.
Oh, look at
The
that.
other Johnny. Yep, we're all here.
Surf poked his head in for a moment.
So we got this white dwarf yesterday. All of us got this fantastic new white dwarf. And it's got a really neat set of beta rules for Maelstrom. And Games Workshop has kind of put it out to the community, and I think you might want to take it upon your own selves to try it. We're going to try it today. It's a different way of playing matched play missions. So we've been playing the 40K mission packet for so long, right, Brennan?
Yep. That's all we've been playing.
It's just like, it's fun, but it's even with the last little tweaks and changes, it's starting to get a little mundane. So it's really nice when they throw a mix up like this into the pot. And what we're going to do today is we're going to literally kind of go through the book, set up our armies, and as we're putting our armies on the table, we'll kind of talk about them because this is kind of last minute. We weren't planning to do this today, so to speak. I mean, it was like last few days we found out. But yeah, so today we're going to, we're also previewing the Tyranid table, which is one that I built a while back, but we haven't really got it on stream yet. So it's a little bit wonky as far as the standard table goes. What we agreed upon a couple of the pieces. We're going to do these 2 smaller pieces as dense cover instead of obscuring, even though they have really tall pieces on them. This middle will basically be an obscuring piece, and these 4 corners will be obscuring pieces. And all of them can accommodate vehicles if they could park on them or in them or move through them. If they have enough space to move through, monsters or vehicles can just kind of move through the areas. So it's not overly restrictive. And Brandon's getting a rundown for his list for tomorrow, right?
Yep.
You got a big
playing
game
Thousand
planned.
Suns with the same list. There's not a link to it, but the list is posted.
Yep. And
So the same list as tomorrow.
man, that looks like it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Tons of Terminators. You're running them. He's running them. It's going to be a bloodbath. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow to that one. We'd like to thank a few of our sponsors just to make sure we get everybody covered here, and don't forget anybody. Nexus Game Emporium, thank you very much for supporting our channel and making things happen. If you need your 40K essentials, head on down there. They're here in Red Bluff. And they're great. I've been in there quite a few times and dealt with the people there, and they're fantastic.
Don't be shy. Support John.
Oh, yeah.
Battle Ready
Okay,
Brushworks.
so the Battle Ready Brushworks is the studio that I run that's done most of the tables and armies.
Including that one.
Including this one,
this
thank
table,
you. Yep.
The Nids, Johnny's Death Guard that you've seen.
Yep. Actually, the funny part about that is I actually built this table back when the Tyranids that I had were only a kill team. They were very small. Wow. And then now that I've grown to this crazy army of Tyranids, why is Morty hanging out on the table?
He's showing off.
Yeah, that was another fun army. And I got a couple more in the works. You'll get to see some Necrons coming up here soon, finishing those up for Johnny. And then I've got a Sisters army on the docket that's going to be looking really nice pretty soon. I posted the last table I built for my buddy Jacob, and yeah, he gets to try it out sometime in the next couple of days. But anyway, so if you want any of those, you can hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. Look for John Bonadelli on Facebook, or hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, you can message me on Red Bluff Battle Reports as well. So there's a lot of ways to get access to talk to me if you want to do any projects with me. I do work full time, so it is like this is a side job for me, and I do what I can. But the idea is to turn them around fast to get them out on the table. So let's get down to battling.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go right on open to the book here and start from the beginning. And so Maelstrom of War, if any of you remember 7th edition, they used to have the Maelstrom cards where you had a random cards that the missions would flop out and you wouldn't know what would happen.
Right.
And you'd have these cards until you could either achieve them or throw them out at the end of the turn. They've changed it now, so we are automatically throwing them out at the end of every turn, but we're still randomly generating them every turn. So there are some more stratagems that they've given us as well that allow us to basically manipulate our secondaries, or that's now the primaries as well. All 90 points of the 100 points, minus the paint, is in these objectives. So this is the whole battle, right? There's no primary, secondary points. It's all in the tactical objectives. There's some really neat tables. If you get a chance to look at them,
read through them. There's a lot of interesting ones. Some are next to impossible to achieve. But
I put a note next to one.
Stratagems that you can change it if you do draw that.
That's right. Yeah, that makes it easy too. So you start to have to thinking about where do you want to use your command points, because when we build our armies, we plan on using our command points at a certain place, and you know, you kind of plan out your command points of where they're going to be to help you achieve victory. And it's really tough with this Maelstrom setup because
I personally kind of build lists to be very CP unhungry.
Well, that's different from most Space Marine armies. They like to burn through command points. Well, so do Tyranids. So the first step we're going to be basically set up our battlefield. We talked about the layout and the zone, and muster our armies, which we already have, but we'll go over the armies as we start setting them up on the battlefield here. And then we get to determine our mission. You want to go ahead and grab a dice and drop it in a box and tell us what we got?
2.
2 is Ambitious Surge. Now, I read this one. It was a little bit interesting. Ambitious Surge is... Now, at the first read, I had to read this one twice to kind of understand it. But we're going to choose 3 categories, select our 3 categories for our tactical objectives, and then after we select them, we have to choose one as being an alpha, a beta, and a gamma.
Yeah.
And then when we choose, when we generate our tactical objectives at the start of the battle round, starting with the player who had the first turn, players alternate generating 1 tactical objective each until they have generated all 3 tactical objectives. Each time a player generates a tactical objective, you roll a d3 to see which player or which category you chose is it going to come out of. So it's kind of interesting if it's generated from the table below, and there's another roll that we're going to be doing in that one. The mission rules is the tricky part. So at the start of the battle round, after tactical objectives have been generated, the players attempt to guess each other's battle plans. Starting with the player who had the first turn, each player selects one of the objectives generated by their opponent. If their opponent scores the tactical objective this battle round, they score twice as many points for it. So in other words, the way I read that is that you and your opponent, you and me, are going to pick our tactical objectives, the random determination, at the beginning of every battle round. And then we're each going to select one of the ones you chose, or one of the ones I chose. And if I achieve the one you selected, then I get double points for it.
Nice.
So if you achieve the one you selected, or I selected for you, you get double points. So I think the idea is to pick the harder one for your opponent to achieve. So because they're randomly generated, we don't get to pick them per se. But that would be that's the ambitious surge of battle. So, all right. Then the next step, now that we know the mission, I'll go back to that.
I think we need deployment, no? Yeah.
I believe so, but I want to just go down the list, make sure, because things are a little bit different with this one. Determine deployment map. We already got that. Oh, no, deployment map. We need to roll another dice.
D3.
So there are 3 different battle map options, and it's a little bit different than standard
A 3?
It's a 3. So we're going to play Search and Destroy, which is table quarters.
Oh, what's my favorite?
My favorite? Yeah, of course it is. So Search and Destroy is table quarters. Now you may remember that one as the 4 quarters of the board.
Yeah.
With the 18-inch center where there's nobody. But the difference is now the board is now split in half too. So you have players' sides. So that makes a difference for a lot of the objectives in these games. So the next one is, I believe now we move on to, we already read the mission briefing, create the battlefield, we've already set up. We get to determine attacker and defender. I actually get to break some dice out. Come on over here and we'll roll some dice for you. We'll see what happens. Here we go.
1.
I want to be defender.
Okay.
Defender gets a few benefits, I think, to choosing a side, all that fun stuff when we get there. The next step is to place objective markers. Now, normally in the old missions, we used to have our markers were set up for us for each mission. They were in set places. We measured them out. We placed them. In this one, it's very different. It reminds me a lot of the older Warhammer, and those of you who've been playing Warhammer for a while, you place your objectives out. So we're just going to take turns placing an objective marker, starting with the defender, so that'd be me. And these don't, even though they have numbers on them, we're not going to necessarily give them numbers. So until the end, we choose which ones are 1, 2, and 3,
Right.
and we'll get to that in a bit. So no more than half the objective markers can be set up in either player's territory. Each time a player places an objective marker, that objective marker must be wholly within a player's territory. In other words,
So
it can't
one-
be on the middle line.
Yeah, one half or the other.
Yep, the little. Now we're using these large objective markers from 3D. Was it 3D6 games?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're using these large objective markers. Now they have a mark in the middle, and that's the 40 millimeter objective. That's what it's talking about. This
Yeah,
is just
so-
a range for. Yeah,
So
it's
like
a
that would be
6.
fine right there. See, that would still be all the way in your,
Exactly.
not
It's all
deployment zone, but
Yeah, it's all the way on the table side or
table side, yeah.
has to be player's territory is what they're
Right.
calling it now. So it has to be wholly within the player's territory, not be within the player's deployment zone. In other words, once we
Not in
choose
the-
our little quarters, once we choose our quarters, it can't be placed in there. So they're wanting us to move out
Yeah.
and engage. I really like that. Of course, both combat artists, we both really like that. Not be within 3 inches of the battlefield edge. Now that's kind of an interesting one. That means you could place the objective marker all the way on the edge of the battlefield because these are 6 inches across.
Yep.
That would put this within 3 inches. So it would be just in to be 3 inches away from the board edge. Now that's kind of neat for tactical reserves. So tactical reserves, we're going to have to screen it a little bit to be able to, if they're being placed that way, to kind of keep people off them. The other thing, which is standard, it can't be placed within 12 inches of another marker.
And then
So,
the 10 Terminator.
I get to place the first one, but we have to determine our quarters. They kind of did this backwards. It says choose deployment zone after they place objective markers, but we kind of, because of the rules, we
Yeah.
have to know where our
Who's
deployment zones
Yep.
are, because we can't place it in
in your
not-
own
yeah,
zone? You,
not in my place. Like I can't
I
place
place
one.
yours and you place mine.
That's right. I can't place one in my zone.
Right.
You can't place. All right, you can't place one in your zone. We got to make it hard for us. So we're gonna give that a shot.
Which quarter do you want?
No, that's still mine. It just wasn't
With
the
the
ninth
neutral.
codex.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so what's your third one?
I'm actually thinking I'm gonna take this quarter. I really like it. It looks really solid. I got a lot of range and output.
I think, aren't we these quarters?
And
Well, you can do this way or this
Or
way.
either way, okay, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
because quarters isn't eat that way. You can actually split the table
okay.
down however you want. So I'm
I
gonna
was
take
just
this.
looking at the picture.
Yeah, it can be set up.
So we're
in-
splitting this way.
correct. So the
Okay.
board will be territories will be split right down
Yeah.
the middle here.
Okay.
And we're going to do this is 1 quarter and that is 1 quarter. So
Okay.
we're going to actually lay the quarters out real quick with dice so we can get that.
I think it's
So we don't make any
I can take that one and take it.
fun things. Let me drop those real quick.
Yeah, 'cause I'll put mine in. You're over me. John, do you want me to go to the full overhead view now? Because people are saying it's kind of hard to see, so do you want me to go full?
Yeah,
Or-
no, go full overhead view. That's fine.
Yeah.
You got it? All right,
There you
cool.
go, guys.
There we go. Now we're going to get to see the layout here. So on this one, it's basically quarters are half board, which is a 30-inch mark,
So basically, it's like raise the banners.
and 22 up.
An objective. And on a 4 up, I could spread this like this.
Now, the reason we place dice when we do this, it just makes it easy to determine where our board is and where we have to start. Now, we do have to determine the middle of the table. Unfortunately, I think it's right at this head. Yeah, right in the middle of this head. And if I did that right, then that's an easy place to measure from. There we go. Now it's a nice, easy place. Right in the middle of this head right here is the center of the table. And we can just go 9 inches off that. All right, so that's one deployment zone.
So I can chance it, or I can just make sure it goes off.
Of course.
I'll give you drop some dice out. I'll give you a hand, Ben. I'll get this all set up here.
22.
22 it is.
And you can't do the same objective.
No, I have to do different ones. Okay.
Big thing is going to be 9 from your center head here. Pretty good. So that's the layout. We got the orange side and the blue side. It's kind of nice. And if you figured out which 3 you want to take as far as the, we got to place our objectives, but we'll figure out what we're going to do. So I placed the first one.
Gets -1 to their toughness.
I think I'm actually going to place
And
one.
then Warchain has a bunch of other crap that happens. Like you can't.
It has to be wholly within, so one side or the other. And I think I'm actually going to skew it a little more towards my side, just so it's back this way. It has to be more than 3 inches from the board edge. There we go.
I think doesn't yours have to be
So all I have to do
in my side?
Oh, yes, you're right. It does have to be on your side, so I'll do it on that side. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Then Warchain's just
Seems good.
and then he had the.
All right.
This is my play surgeon.
And the next one is going to
This
be.
is the Tallyman. What the
It's a little more difficult than it looks.
Yeah.
To place the objective markers.
Yeah, getting them 12 apart is going to be interesting.
Yeah, as they start to get placed, you got. I mean, being out of the deployment zones is. I think it's just our deployment zone. You can place it in mine.
I can place it in your
and
deployment
I can place
zone?
one in yours.
Well, I don't want to do that.
I know. That's why we're trying to put it on the outs. Like there's a place over here on the outs. You can still put one out there.
Dan. Zach. I still have problems calling him Dan. Okay, so this is so you know.
All right. And I think I will stick one out here. That looks like a good place for it. Right at the edge of your deployment zone, 12 inches away from this marker. Let me make sure I get that accurate here. So, 12 inches away from another marker. Yes, I'm putting the white ones down. He's putting the black ones down. So we can determine, you know, basically.
If I was you, I would have put that back in the corner and make me.
No. I wanted it a place where I could shoot you with Hive Guard.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You don't even know which one's your deployment zone, right?
We do actually, because you have to know before you place the markers, because it says you can't place it in that player's deployment zone, which means you would have to know. So they kind of made a misprint, and it happens.
No, it says right before you pick that, it says roll for attacker and defender.
No, correct. We already know who's attacker and defender, and
but
the defender has to choose
before you choose deployment
before
zones.
you choose deployment zones. It says now we place them. You're not allowed to place it in your own, which is interesting. That player. So when you're placing it, you can't place it in your own.
Yeah.
So it kind of came out about like I guess they would expect it to.
Right.
That looks pretty solid. 6 objectives. We have some.
Abilities.
See, choose deployment zone, select tactical objective categories. Now, this is that funky one. I'm going to let you dig through there, and I'll fish on this one. We got a couple of copies of this white dwarf here, just so we can make sure we have them. And there, just before.
Choose.
And so then right as we start the battle, I choose
Not
another
terribly
trait.
fast.
So
Deep strikes available. We haven't chosen reserves yet. That's interesting. We do that next.
Right?
So I'm going to take.
And you're not deep striking anybody, right? Nope.
I like holding the line.
So I'm sorry, we stay in the same 3 for the whole game?
Yes, unless you choose.
The
You can
raid-
spend 1 command point to take a
change-
different one
okay.
once per game. That was one of the stratagems. So you have to choose the 3 that stay in. Now I was kind of looking at them. I think I am going to go with Eradication, Hold the Line, and Territory Seizure instead of Raid, because Raid's more of a push into your deployment zone.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I want to be pushing all into your deployment zone when I know you're going to play the middle of the battlefield.
Well, I'm going to take the opposite 3 of you. Just for the fun of it, I'll take Raid, Heroic Deeds, and Tactical Objectives. So
I
we'll
do
get
have
this-
5. I do have 5 monsters, so that would be
Yeah.
a good place to start.
Yeah, and we'll just so people can see what there is.
I love it. I think
Right.
it's a great idea. So we
So that
are
way we
actually going to
get-
use all 6 of them today between the 2 of us. That's awesome. So let's because we don't really have a program set up for it. Do we still have that marker? Yeah, we got
Now,
that.
that's what we're trying to do here, right? We're trying to show it off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is new and fresh. So
There's a Sharpie around here somewhere.
oh, it's here.
Oh.
It's just bleeding through, so I got a pencil. It's no big deal.
It's a little
No,
round. No, it's not that. It's small. I think it's over.
You're looking for?
so you chose Raid,
Right here.
No, that's it.
Heroic Deeds,
Yeah, that was like about 2 inches long.
and you chose the first one, which was Brought Low.
Brought low.
And the only deep strike is the Terminators.
These 10 Terminators.
And 3 I chose
Tactical
were
Objective and
Territory
Heroic
Seizure,
That's why they might bring it down. I mean, always going to fight.
Hold the Line,
Oh, wait, I know. Let's see this.
and
We're going obscuring on these right in the floor.
Eradication.
And this
It's
is
too bad I didn't bring my salamanders. I have eradicators for that eradication.
More dense. So dense. And because they're objectives.
Soon enough. All right, so in the next section of this,
So if I'm within 3 inches, you can shoot.
declare reserves and transports. Okay, so how many command points did your force set you out with after you're all said and done, before
Pretty-
you put any reserves out?
Pretty sure 8. Anything that I'm going to deep strike will deep strike inherently.
Beautiful. So,
So
I
I
actually
have
have
8
to.
CP.
I have to spend 1 command point for mine to deep strike.
Okay.
I have a 30-man unit of Devour Gaunts. So Gaunts with the Devour gun. It's a 3-shot weapon. They're going to be in reserve. I'm spending 1 command point to put them in flank. They just work really, really well for that. But that still leaves me with 8 command points because of my build. Yeah, I'll go over it as we start placing armies down. And it says declaring reserves and transports. What's in your transport, sir?
So 5 Blade Guard and Ragnar are in
Are going to be inside the
inside
repulsor.
the impulsor.
And you did take the impulsor with the shield dome?
Shield Dome, yes.
All
Only
right.
Shield Dome, no Shield Dome and Storm Bolters.
Nice, nice. Just keeping it cheap.
Yep.
Got it. It's just there to deliver the payload.
Yes.
Good deal. Keep them alive.
Yep.
Okay, so the next step is going to be deploy armies. And it's just
So-
like before.
You have your kids.
We're going to deploy armies. I place the first unit.
And I don't think I'm going to deep strike either any of my Junk Marines, or I'm not deep striking anything.
Okay, so you're going to start all on the table.
Yep.
All right. So.
Just because you have so much board presence, I found that out the hard way last time I played you. You made me deep strike my Terminators all the way in the back. It's like, well, this is lame.
Well, yeah, you had to march at 5
Yeah.
inches a turn, which is really
Right.
kind of not exactly what you have planned. So, I'm going to place. Now, don't mind me, I'm doing a little pre-measuring. I discovered that there was a number that I actually have to hit, which is 16 inches. If I opt to double move a unit, these guys move 8 inches, so I wanted to make sure that I could jump on an objective if needed. We don't know, again, this is Maelstrom, so we don't know what
Right.
our objectives are yet. And I want to keep it somewhat hidden in case you decide to shoot some long-range guns early on. I don't see a lot of them in your army.
No long range. I have nothing over 24.
It's just a precautionary tactic. So you're on the
I
next
take
unit.
that back. 24 on the bolt rifles.
Yeah,
too.
you're mid-range Space Marines.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I'm going to hide these 2 guys. Well, actually, I don't really.
These guys are combat squad. I guess I didn't say that.
Oh, that's fine.
So 5 and 5.
5 and 5. Figure the 5 with the guns and the 5 with the blades.
Yep.
Makes sense.
So I can take cover, right?
And I feel kind of risky. I took all 4 of the double lightning claws. And only 1 storm shield in that unit.
So I have 40 Hormagaunts, and now people kind of give you a hard time about Hormagaunts, but with a meta that's set up right now to be popping multi-damage models like Marines and whatnot, I just thought it was a good idea to take some units that can absorb that shot and keep on running. That's right on the board. He'll be at 16 away. So this battalion that I'm going to be deploying first, I'm running a battalion of Kraken. Kraken has the ability to move. Basically, they have two special abilities that give them their name. The first one is allowing them to, when they advance, they roll 3 dice and take the highest.
Oh, nice.
The second thing they do is they can fall back and charge, just like White Scars, which is kind of an interesting thing. So they're very, very fast, and they like to get into combat. So most of this battalion that I'm putting out is going to be fast combat type models.
You hear me, Ragnar? I'm just going to stick him in the back here so he's out of the way.
Yeah, he's hiding, or not hiding, riding with those blade guard, isn't he?
Yep.
Yep, beautiful stuff. So I'm going to put another unit on the table. Now, I've heard both ways. I actually listened to a podcast not too long ago from the Art of War where they talked about an army list similar to this one that, if not this one, was running a big blob of Hormagaunts and big 30-man brick. Now that's good against some armies. I just like the flexibility to be able to run my little guys and control more of the board.
Yeah.
I mean, they die. I mean, they're gaunts. They die like everything else, but... And once we place objective markers, I don't know, I think we may have missed something here on the objective markers. We did not determine which ones are our 1, 2, and 3 objective markers.
Okay, let's determine that real quick.
So let's do that real quick as we're placing here. Each player numbers the objective markers in their territory. So I've got 3 in mine, which are the black ones, and you've got 3 in yours, which are the white ones. Numbered them with 1, 2, and 3. And I think I'm just going to go with my numbers that I see here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 because they're already on it.
Yep. And so what?
Well, it doesn't matter for them because they got it.
What does that actually affect?
So
being 1, 2, and 3?
different missions will call for different objective markers. 3 is traditionally the one that's deepest in your deployment zone that you want it easier to hold on to. So 3 is the harder one for your opponent to get to. So I'm putting 3 right here in the middle. So you got to come right into the heart of my my swarm if you want it. So I'm going to do, normally this would be like 1, 2. We can do that if you want 1, 2, 3, but that'd be a little confusing for our viewers. I can maneuver it around. Or we can we have some 4-sided dice here used for...
Yep.
Those would be nice. Is it just 1, 2, 3? I'll grab 3 little purple ones. And we'll do that. Purple, pink ones. So I'll make this one 2. This one's going to be 3. And this one way out here is going to be 1, because 1 is supposed to be the easiest one to get at.
All right, I'll grab red ones.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I like that. We're going to basically mirror you.
Sounds good. But from what I was reading, that's what they're trying to assimilate with that, I think. That was my impression. So I'm 3 of my troops for this battalion in. You're 3 in as well?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm on number 4. Number 4 is another Hormagaunt unit. And this one I used to use this one to lurk in the back to deploy scramblers and whatnot. So we're going to see how, I think I am going to use it as a second wave. So I'll put it in the back like I naturally do. That's something I discovered when you're playing 40K in this day and age. The game is so killy now. So if you throw all your stuff on the front line in the very beginning of the game, you can fully expect to lose it all. Where if you roll it out in waves, then you can, and I'm not touching the terrain here, that's the intention, so they're still hidden. But if you roll it out in waves, then they have the opportunity to keep coming out and keep scoring objectives. So if they destroy your first wave, you got a second wave. If you planned a second wave, well, you've got a third wave, et cetera, et cetera. So it's just, if they kill 2 waves, they kill 3 waves, you're kind of dead anyway. Usually that's the way it goes, but waves of assault, waves of conflict. You haven't played against the Dimacarans yet, have you? Big scythe bugs? So I'm going to be using a couple of the new Forge World bugs today. Also previewing for the first time on the channel. They were amazing to play with at Reno last weekend. I really enjoyed them. My first game, I lost them both in the first battle round, and that was my mistake. But I was learning how to play them because it was my very first time using them.
Mm-hmm.
Game 2, Game 3, one stayed alive in Game 2, I think, with Jeff until the very end of it. I think he killed it turn 3 or turn 4, which is really good. These are like the new Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers just don't hit hard enough. These guys hit like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, they're scary looking.
Now they're really, really fast. They move 12 inches a turn.
Nice.
So I've got, oh, I didn't tell you, I'm sorry. The Lictor and the Inherent reserves here.
Okay.
The Lictor and the Rippers are always deep striking.
Okay.
So Lictor has kind of a neat ability when he's set up for deep strike. I can pay 1 command point to bring any unit in following his pheromone trail. So that Devil Gaunt unit doesn't necessarily have to come in from the board edge.
Mm-hmm.
He can come in wherever the Lictor does.
Yep.
That was actually FAQ'd for that. So I'm going to start placing kind of things that we knew where they were going to be.
You played these guys before?
Yes.
Who's OBSEC? No one, right?
Marines and Plague Poxwalkers. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think there might be a stratagem with the. Oh, you don't have the banner. I think there's a banner that gives OPSEC.
Yeah.
Well, there might be a Warlord trait. But yeah, none of your Terminators, none of your characters are OPSEC to begin with.
Okay, so only your Foxwalkers?
So I placed the Hive Guard back here behind the bunker or behind this wall.
Mm-hmm.
They're from a different detachment. That's my second detachment. It's
Okay.
a Kronos detachment. Now Kronos is the shooty psychic detachment. So they have they're led by a Neurothrope, which I'll place out here shortly as well, and which they really like to use. A main reason I take them is for the psychic power called Symbiostorm. So Symbiostorm is the psychic power I've given the Neurothrope that allows exploding 6s. But you're a Space Wolf player, you know all about exploding 6s. The really neat part is if I could do it on the Exocrine that's in the same build, then it explodes on 5s because it's the old style explode on 6+. And since if he didn't move, he gets +1 to hit. The 5s become 6s. They've done away with that, and they probably will when they reinvent the Codex again.
And these sergeants are WYSIWYG.
Beautiful.
That does have a power fist, and that squad does have a grenade launcher.
Nice.
Plague Surgeon right there. Stupid tower.
All right.
Stupid.
Tower at the bottom of the barrel right now is the last I saw on the internet, anyway. So this is the Exocrine. I've given up I've paid 1 for the adaptive strategy for this model to have an ability called it's adaptive. It's the one that gives him a 5-up invulnerable save, and he always fires as 1 bracket above. He always counted as 1 bracket up, so he's going to be placed there.
Okay.
The other one I used, the Hive Guard are the other one. They ignore all -1 and -2 AP. And that was in my list originally. I'm not changing it for this game. This one is a change, but I used to take the Hive Tyrant with the monstrous smashy smash +1 damage.
Nice.
You know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick with the original build. He does not have that. The Hive Tyrant has the adaptive.
And so on these Terminators, the one with the claw and a helmet is a sergeant, and the guy with the flamer really does have the heavy flamer that I normally don't play.
Any fancy upgrades on some of these guys? I know you kind of told me about it before the game, but I know you guys.
Oh, so yeah, the Justiciar has the Relic Mordecai's Teeth Bolt. So anytime that he scores a hit on a unit, that unit is marked by the Teeth of Mordecai.
Nice.
And I can re-roll 1s to wound against that unit army-wide.
Sweet.
Shooting and melee.
Got it. So I did not. I'm not going to use the adaptive strategy on him. I'm going to use it on the Flyer. So Flyer is going to get the monstrous size instead.
And
so the Hive Guards still have it, but he also has it.
And then so the Bike Chaplain has the Wolfenstone, so that's an aura of reroll charges.
Nice.
And the Ancient, who is upgraded.
What lineage does he run in? The +2 to charge.
+2 to charge and buff himself up to fight.
Oh, nice. That's the really standard good ones.
And so the Ancient has a Steadfast Example, I think it is, for a Warlord trait, so he provides OPSEC.
Oh, nice. He's the hero.
Yep.
He's
and he has the
Is he a flyer?
Armor of Rust on him.
Yep.
Nice.
So he's a fight last.
So the Swarm Lord is my
No, he has
Warlord.
keyword.
Mhm.
He's not a flyer.
But so he still gets the protection.
I want to put Swarmy.
Like, can I see him?
No, obscure. He's not an aircraft.
So these guys have a 12-inch move and a 12-inch gun, so a 24-inch threat. If they run, they
Oh
can
God,
But
Johnny, I broke your model.
it's no big deal. It can all be
the
fixed.
devilfish is not airborne.
Nope.
Okay.
Crozius, it's such a small anchor point. I have pins that size. We can fix that.
I'm gonna put some on Johnny's shelves. Put it right there.
All right. As you did take the one to kill my commander, I'm going to put him back here.
Mm-hmm.
So my Swarm Lord is in the back of the field. You're going to have to come through the swarm to get there.
Okay.
So as long, even if the character's in front of them, if they're within 3 inches, you can't
There.
shoot them.
You can smite him.
Loving it. Well, then I'm going to put more of my psychic bugs on the far end of the table.
Yep.
I'm going to put the Flyrant. I don't know if I want to put him out and exposed.
Hold on. Let me see if he can-
Bolt fire, right?
Yeah. Everything's 24 inches in my army.
Got it.
Auto bolt rifles on the intercessors.
Yeah, okay.
Storm bolter 24. Storm bolter on that 24, and then
Two more things to place.
combi meltas on 5 of the jump
Place him
guys.
about there.
What are those things?
Tetris. They fire marker lights. Impulse rifles.
All right. I'm down to the big bugs. I've only got 2 models left.
I only have 2 units to place as well.
Nope.
Just
I
going to
have 2 characters.
pivot this model around. It won't really matter. You can see the wings anyway. I shake it.
And those are considered vehicles. But they have a flag keyword also.
All right.
Just move over.
Diamond Charon number 1. Now, I don't really hide these guys. You know why I don't hide these guys?
Because they're unhideable.
They are. They have 18 wounds, and they cannot hide behind obscuring terrain.
Nice.
So they're kind of like a Titan in that regard.
Yeah.
You can see them, but I can't see you across obscuring terrain. But they have special abilities to be able to move over terrain as if these are the Forge World models that we're talking about. They can move over terrain and models as if they're not there. But the really neat part about that is they can do it during the movement, during the charge, and during the when they run. So they can always move over stuff. It's kind of like a pseudo fly that's better than a fly because it works even during the charge. So I can jump over units and not have to drop to the ground and go through them.
It's on me, yeah?
Yes. Moving up and down buildings, which is not on this table.
Okay.
Yeah, you got. I've only got 1 more Diamond Charon to place.
Okay. I just have 1 unit left.
Right. So I'm going to place the other Diamond Charon.
Hold on, wait. Can we just submit both?
I'm going to play. Do I want to play a little reserve with it? I'm going to play a little reserve with the second one because he has the ability to come on out and play anyway. So we're going to place it here. All right. So the neat thing about these Talons is they have a strength of +1, and it goes from strength 7 to strength 8 on these guys. They reroll all the hits with those blades. And in the Kraken, being able to run with 3d6, that's really solid. The psychic powers that are on my models, I didn't go over that real quick, but the Resonance Barb is the free relic that I've taken for my army.
Okay.
And the relic allows this, he's on my Flying Hive turn. He allows him to cast an extra psychic power, so he can cast 3 and deny 3. He can also, he gets re-roll, I want to say, no, +1 to cast, not re-roll. +1 to cast. The Neurothrope gets to re-roll 1s.
Okay.
He gets +1 to cast. So he's carrying the Onslaught power, which is the power to allow a unit to either shoot or charge after it has run
Okay.
with no penalty. He's also carrying the Psychic Scream, which is like the Tyranids Smite. Also why I put him away from our anti-psyker bubble over here in the corner. So, fun things. I guess it looks like I'm going to be rolling in the purple box by location today. And you've got that red box. All right. We'll come back over to this fun stuff. Now that we are deployed, we've generated our second stuff. Deployed armies, determining the first turn. So they're going back to it. It looks like we're going back to first turn.
Choose.
You get to choose.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
So, are you ready, good sir?
Yes.
All right, let's do this thing.
And that guy's not a character, right?
Well, where my lucky dice is, roll that one. 3.
I got a 4.
So it's up to you.
I think I want to go
And who's that?
second. We're going to let you determine the objectives of this game and get you
Okay.
a little close. I don't feel like jumping into that many wolves and getting tore up too fast. So what we're going to do first, at the beginning of each battle round, we need to determine our objectives. And we have a fancy chart for that. So, the first thing we do is we, starting with the player who had the first turn, so that's going to be
That's me.
you. Players alternate generating one tactical objective until each has generated 3. So you generate the first one.
Okay.
Roll,
And from
roll a d3 to see which category you generate. As shown on the, which one? Hold on. Which one was your alpha, beta, and gamma categories? We needed to choose that.
okay.
So I'm just going to go right down the list. Alpha category for me is going to be hold the line. Be my alpha. Beta will be territory seize,
Mm-hmm.
and gamma will be eradication. Did you want to do? You have raid, heroic deeds, and brought low.
And they're all more tuning.
Doesn't really matter. It's just to kind of say which one's A, B, C.
Yeah. So
The warlord trait is this.
I'm gonna go raid, heroic deeds, and then brought low.
All right. So alpha,
Overwatch are set to defend.
heroic deeds is the beta,
Yeah.
and then gamma. Got it. All right. So we're all set. So D3, determine which category you're going to grab out of first.
So a 5. So a 3.
So that's going to be your gamma. So you got to put on brought low. Roll a dice to see what number we got.
5.
Nice. So turn 1 for you.
So brought low 5. Outmaneuver. At the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if you control more objective markers than your opponent. In your opponent's territory.
Oh wow, that's a tough one.
Wait. If you control more objective markers in your opponent's territory than your opponent, yeah.
So at the end of the battle round,
Yep, that's super tough.
that's a tough one. I mean, it's going to give me an opportunity.
So I can spend 1 CP to go up or down 1, yeah?
Correct. You want to see if they want to spend your command point now before you see the
Yeah.
others?
At the end of any phase war 5 VP, if any vehicle or monster brought down, overwhelmed, score 5 points. If you control more objective markers than your opponent. So I will spend 1
Uh-huh.
to go up 1, and I'll take overwhelm, because I don't
So you're going to go to
think...
gamma 6.
Yeah. No, 5.
5.
4.
Or 4. You're going to move into gamma 4.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's
gamma
at the
4?
end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if you control more objective markers than your opponent.
Well, that'd be easy. I'm only standing
Yeah.
on 1.
Yeah, the other one was...
But it's the battle round,
Yeah.
so I still get an opportunity to move out and snag objectives.
Well, the other one was to kill one of your monsters. I don't think I'm going to get to one of them turn
yeah,
1.
I got them pretty far back, and you
Yeah.
don't have the range this game. So.
Yep.
All right, so that's good. I roll for the next one. So
Mhm.
category for me is going to be
No guys hurting you?
my beta. My beta category is going to be a 1. A beta 1. That's a tough one. That's like the hardest one to get is the 1.
Is it?
Yeah, because the 1s are the 8-point ones.
And we have no difficult ground here, right?
Beta for me is the hold the line. Holding the line. At the end of the battle round, score 8 victory points if your opponent does not control any of the objective markers within your territory. So none of the black ones. If you have no black ones,
You get 8 points.
I get 8 points.
Like,
So beta 8 or beta 1.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well,
But you still
that kind of forces my hand.
yeah.
All right, roll up, buddy.
Like, suffer,
So D3 first to see what category it's in.
2. Well, a 4, so a 2.
So that's going to be your beta.
Yep.
And which one?
You got it over there. What's my beta? Is heroic,
Heroic Deeds.
Heroic deeds. Okay.
That's definitely going to be one of the objectives.
A 4.
So beta 4 is the leading the charge. At the end of the turn, score 5 victory points if a character model from your army made any attacks that turn that destroyed an enemy unit that had character models had made a charge move or performed a heroic intervention that turn. So if you have a character that killed a unit, attacks that turn that destroyed an enemy unit that a character model had made a charge or performed a heroic intervention. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, that's not happening.
But, you know, I mean, I saw if you read through in the magazine, they only got like 50 points.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
that's tough. And this is such a random one.
If you watched Tabletop Tactics, I think the score was like 36 to
It's tough.
42 maybe.
Yeah. So
like
this is a beta 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Beta 4. Well, at least you won't be able to pick that one again.
Yep. Well, later I could achieve that.
Later you can achieve it. That's why I was asking if you wanted to use the command point to roll it up or down.
Yep.
And at first
Oh,
the other
I
one
could
was
do that.
unachievable. Because it's
Yeah.
before the game. When we're in the first battle round, so you can't. We're in the what do you call it? Command phase.
Yeah.
So we can't use the same stratagem more
Right,
than once.
right.
It actually says there once per battle round in the stratagem too. So my next one is 1. That's my alpha, and my alpha I believe is hold the line,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a 1 again. At the end of the battle round, score 8 victory points if your opponent does not control. No, I already got that one, didn't I? I can't roll it again if I already got it. Let me see if I wrote it down. I think I did already. Beta 1, that was hold the line. Territory Seas in beta line. So, I need to look over here. So, first one I got. Okay, so it's at the end of the turn, score 8 victory points if you control an objective that your opponent controlled at the start of the turn. Take it back.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my alpha 1. Ouch. I get all the hard ones too. All right, so you're on the next one.
So that's my last category. So a 3 from it.
So 3 is the mid one. Since you're beta, it's heroic deeds again. And then you roll to see which one it is.
Yeah, okay.
So you're on heroic deeds.
6.
6. Applied tactics. At the end of the phase, score 5 victory points if a model from your army made an attack that phase that destroyed an enemy unit and that model or its unit had been affected by a stratagem. Wow, that's a tough one. For example, it was selected as a stratagem or a stratagem was used on the unit when it was selected to fight or shoot. That's just an example. If you ever use one, if I use any stratagems on it.
So if you use stratagems on
I
it.
use a stratagem on it and you destroy it, you
Yeah.
get 5 points.
Not if
that's
I
a
use a
tough
stratagem.
one, man. So that's your beta 6.
Yep.
All right, so my final one. Come on over here. I'll roll it. You just leave that up there. Category is going to be my beta, which is that holding the line 1 and 2. Enemy repulsed. At the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if there are no enemy units, excluding aircraft, wholly within my territory that are outside of engagement range of any enemy units from your army. So, at the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if there are no enemy units wholly within your territory that are outside of engagement range. So if they're within engagement range, they don't count.
Okay.
The mid-board, that's going to be a tough one.
Right, John?
It's called enemy repulsed. What?
They got rid of the minimum for the mortars, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's moved. And I'm not going to do like I did in the tournament.
Enemy repulsed. All right, so we're just going to leave these 2 books open
Yeah.
because, man, is this going to get a little confusing if we don't. I'll set one up over here with our choices.
It's going to get
And
confusing
we'll
either
set
way.
one over there so we can kind of walk around the table and get this.
So
all
command
happy go
phase. I think we're ready to rock.
Yep, you're back.
Command
up there.
phase, I gain a command points. I will roll for my litanies. So the chargey one, Canticle of Hate, goes off on a 4. And see if he gets strengthened up with Mantra of Strength. A 2, because he's Wise Order, that goes off.
Yep.
Oh.
So the 3 you have to control. The one that your achievable one is to control more than I do at the end of the battle round.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
Miasma of Pestilence.
And you have to kill me off of one in yours. So I'm pretty sure, so 14 inches of movement, I can just park this guy.
It's a 7, it goes off. There's no one within 12.
On my 2.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't affect. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he doesn't have a pestilence.
They're towed in already.
Let's see what he could do.
How far does the assassin move? I've
7. All
7?
assassins move 7
Okay.
inches. They have 5 wounds. The only difference of that being the other one, the Evisor. He's got 6.
And does this guy shoot? What
He does. He has an 18-inch range gun that's strength 4, -4 AP, and it can target psychers even if they're not the closest to the enemy. So he has kind of a psyker sniper, and it's D3 shots unless you're shooting a psyker, and then it's D6 shots. And the damage is a single damage. But he can also spend a command point to change that to D3 damage for the shots if he wishes.
Okay.
It's tough because all my psychers are kind of big bugs for the most part.
So he can't get within range of anything, and he can't advance and shoot, I take it?
It's an assault weapon. Yes, he can.
Oh, okay. And he's Weapon skill 2 or 3?
So I'm gonna do
2. All assassins are weapon skill 2. Weapon skill
Oh,
ballista
okay.
skill 2.
6 inches to his complete
So yeah, we'll
distance.
advance him.
So the
Okay,
most
seems
jump
good.
is 12. And
He's going an
he
extra
takes
3.
12 on a 6.
So he's going to move 10.
It goes off.
Get down a bogey on it.
So I think that reaches both of these guys. This unit and this unit.
So I'll get him right there.
So now what's their toughness? 4. So it's not 3.
So I didn't quite get him.
And they have how many wounds each?
Still nothing but your gaunts.
That's all I gave you.
Yep.
I'm going to do this new thing.
That was my reason for letting you go first.
Yep.
So I'm going to do Curse of the Leopard.
You advance it, they just move that.
So
Just moved.
How far does it go?
14, right?
4? I don't know. 14 seems a little far. Oh, it's farther than a rhino. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Rhinos are 12.
And it goes off on a 6.
Yep. I wanted it a little closer, but I ran out of movement. Well, I mean, I had like a half-inch more, but the terrain obscured me.
You're
And
still
that-
good.
It goes off.
I'm just debating whether I want to get out of that or not.
5, 6, 7.
So-
anything higher than a 3 doesn't want to win. Okay.
These guys will just take their regular movement.
So you take 1, 2, 3 mortal wounds.
Oops. Do.
Okay. So now,
12 inches.
so as John would say, you have committed units first.
Whoa.
So my plague marines have. Where are they at?
We're going to advance with the.
And he's a character. So character charging, he can fulfill some of your secondaries.
Oh,
some of your
yeah.
Points. And his weapons ignore all saves.
Okay.
Ignore regular armor saves. They get invul saves, but they get ignores all saves. It's only strength 4.
So
But
this is an advance for the assault intercessors? A 4, so they're moving 10 inches.
nice. Come on up and have some fun. On it?
Just gets me on it with
Nice.
OBSEC.
Yes.
Like just towed in.
That's so good. That means you count number of models.
And their toughness 3, right?
Yep.
Firing into these guys.
That also makes me not have to bring.
And then I'm also gonna do
Ragnar and the Blade Guard out.
to them also, 'cause
They can just chill in there.
Okay.
So I have 3 bolt guns and light launchers.
-1 to hit. What do you normally hit on?
30s.
The 4s?
Leave a little spot for him. Advance with the Judiciary. So he has an 18-inch gun. I don't think I can move him anywhere to get line of sight on anything useful for Mordecai's teeth bolts. So we'll go ahead and advance him also. We go an additional 1. He at least should not get shot at very easily. That was in 3. So we'll move him that way a little bit more. Bike goes 12. So he'll just come right up like that.
So 3 wounds. I don't think you're going to right? Nope.
So I'll leave you this area. And you can only deep strike turn 2. You don't have any special shenanigans.
Correct.
Advance with my Cyber Wolf. I want to say, I gotta look. I don't know how far he moves up. My book's right there behind you. I know they're pretty quick.
Okay.
They should be.
Don't know how quick.
Yeah, they take up a fast attack slot, so. Cyber Wolves. Moving to 10.
Nice. So he advanced with a
With a 2, so he's going 12 inches.
nice.
So he can get up here to extend that screen a little bit.
Trying to keep up with his jetpack brethren.
Yep.
Those wounds are negative 2.
Ow!
12.
2 damage each.
So I need an advance of at least a 4 on those guys.
Cool. They've been the bear system.
A 3. Ugh. So 12, 13, 14, 15.
Now,
That does not get
are
it.
these drones?
I would really like that objective also. Yeah, we'll burn a CP and reroll that advance.
Fire the lantern at him.
Down to 7.
12.
There we go.
So they're going to advance just to touch it.
Just barely towed in.
You got a hole more than I do, right?
Yeah.
Hitting on 2, so he's hitting on 3, right?
I've currently got 4. And I'm hopefully going to take you off of 1.
Sounds good.
So I think that's good for movement. I think the Terminators are just going to hang out.
Holds the line.
Yeah. Shuffle a little bit. I think I was a tiny bit out of coherency, but this thing's kind of tough.
The intention is to be incoherent.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I'm going to string back just a little bit.
You already did this.
Oh, you're right. So he's at. Okay, so now we're going with the fun stuff.
Keep the screen, so I keep you all the way out. You can come down over there.
And how many does
Okay, so I think that's it. I have no
So you're going to
psychic.
get one hole in another movement before I get to have to worry about screening.
Oh, that's right.
So this turn is not the screen turn necessarily. I'm not playing the Space Marines.
Yep.
Drop pods would be the shenanigans that could do that turn 1.
And how many wins do these guys?
All right.
1 each.
Ready to start rolling some defensive dice here.
Nope.
Guns hot.
So everybody's got range on them with both profiles. I don't.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do.
So if I fire,
Okay.
Yep.
I don't really need the melted part. I think I'll
Just do bolters.
just do bolters, because then I rapid fire the bolters, right, within half range.
You're within half range. You've rapid fire the bolters. You could rapid fire the bolters and the meltas, but you're
But
minus 1 to hit. No captain nearby, so rerolling's a little on the light.
Yep. Yeah, my only reroll source is Ragnar, and he's embarked. I could put keen senses on them for a CP to ignore it, but I don't. I think between their bolters and the storm bolters over there, if I need them, and this guy's shot, I think I should be able to delete them.
Oh, okay, I got hit first. So hitting on 3s.
Minus 1 hit.
What's your
1, 2, 3, 4,
Strength 8?
5,
Yeah, his toughness isn't me.
6, 7,
So 3.
8.
It wounds. And
So 10 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
D3 plus 3.
That's to a drone.
Too bad we didn't make a dice bet. I would have lost already on the first roll.
You ready to make a dice bet? Who drops that out of the box? I'm really bad at that.
So I dropped 3.
Pass.
Wounding on 3s, I'm guessing?
Correct.
T3?
T3. Yep.
Heavy slugger.
The 3s.
4 shots.
The 1, 2, 3 wounds is all.
And these are neg nothing at this time, right?
Correct.
Correct. Okay, so 6s. Cheeky 6. Judges. 1 judge.
1 judge,
So
okay.
2 down.
So 5, right?
Take those 2 off the front.
Oh, both wound. And neg 1.
So he's going to be paying a minus to shoot through here at them, I take it?
No.
No?
No, just
Okay.
you're targeting. It's just a piece of obscuring terrain which you're touching,
Okay.
which you've opened up, so now you can see through
Okay.
it, remember?
And so these are new bikes, so 8 shots, right? Primary spike?
Within 12 inches,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Rapid fire, he's got 2 bolters, it's 4 shots. 2 bolters, there's still rapid fire 2,
Okay.
rapid fire each, so it's 4 shots.
2 shots.
Yeah, I thought they had more shots than the old bikes.
No, same number of shots, different, longer profile.
Oh, okay.
Minus 1 to hit.
So him into them, 2s.
You said
Drop 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And this is neg 1 because it's off the bike. That's the
Mhm.
difference. So 2 more.
1. No wounds. Sorry.
No wounds.
Nope. I roll 1 and a 2 to wound.
All right, so he's got D3 shots. We're shooting that
Yep.
target.
Okay.
So
2?
2 shots.
Hitting on 2s.
We are going to.
Both.
Wounding on 3s.
We're going to spend a CP.
You hit them both.
Yeah.
Then you got to roll the
Oh,
wound.
D3
So
shots.
we're going
Yeah.
to do.
Rolling to wound.
No, that was the hits. Oh,
That's right.
Yeah.
you gotta
Okay.
roll
Yeah.
wound.
What's
Sorry,
Same
man. I
roll.
know you've been at work. 2 more.
Because you're going to be
And these are neg a
shooting
bunch, so I don't
over
get a
their-
save.
not dense. Because he has to
Oh,
know.
yeah. Yeah, it's not it. So, yeah.
Is that mine? No.
Or no, ruined walls are it. Hello?
2 storm bolters off of the tank at them. Just 4 shots because it moved, so it doesn't get. Oh, it doesn't get bolter discipline anyway anymore ever, huh?
I don't know if it has that keyword or not. It's up to you. I just don't play them. I don't have one.
So two storm bolters not rapid firing, only 4
Would be
shots.
4
is what I'm
shots,
saying,
yep.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go to the
Everything hits.
And again, 3s to wound.
Yeah, but I'm not. I can draw a straight line.
But it has to be
Full house.
every part of
4 wounds. 6s. Judges. 1 judge. 3 more down.
side of me over here.
I thought you just had to draw to the closest part of the base.
No, not for dents.
I'm going to leave that 1 guy on the objective.
Okay.
I can hear you what.
Looks like a 9, so a 7.
He won't benefit from the charge
Oh.
because he's not chapter.
Okay.
So that's 9 for him. They'll benefit from it, but he won't.
Yeah, but if you're shooting everybody, I don't have to.
Oops.
So it looks to be like an 8.
Yep. No, they're 12.
No, for this.
For him?
He's
Okay.
8, not 9. That's what it looks like to me.
Okay.
And they're boxcars. Well, they're
Yeah.
minus. They're +2, right?
Yep, +2.
So they're going to be 10. Is this 11? That'll
Yep.
be a 9 for them.
Okay.
So they have a 9, and he's got an 8.
I'm gonna do him first.
Okay, 8
On
it is.
8.
So you're done shooting.
Yeah, I don't have anything else in range because all
Okay.
these guys are 24.
Got it.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, there's no way.
18. They have pistols for 18.
Oh, they advanced.
Pistols are not a default. That's right.
Nope.
All right, fire away. Charge 1. Need an
Charge
8?
1 with the assassin. A 7.
That's a fail.
Oh, that's worth points though, right?
If you declare a charge and the unit is wiped out by your character, then yes. It does 5 points to you.
Yeah,
That
we
may
better
be
read.
worth taking the chance. So you need to get that 8.
So down to 6.
Here
Command
it is.
points.
Come on, 8.
He's in there.
Yeah. All right, 8 exactly.
Yep.
And if you do it right, you sit on the objective too.
We'll roll it for them. Why not?
Why not?
Um,
It's 11 goes to a 9 with the chaplain nearby.
and it's a reroll because he has the Wolfenstone.
Oh,
So
because the
all-
chaplain does.
All reroll.
So
charges.
9 rerolling. That's pretty good.
An 8.
Fail. Need it again. Need a 9. Come on, 9.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so he's gonna the assassin's gonna have to do it all by himself, which isn't too bad. He has 4 attacks in combat,
Okay.
hitting on 2s.
And there's nothing I can do to buff him up. I don't think I really need it.
No, you're gonna cut right through armor, and you're only strength 4. You can't change that. So,
So one misses.
oh, there we go. You need all of them to stick though. 3's to wound though. You are only strength 4.
Oh, only 2 go through.
Only 2?
Yep.
So 3 hits.
So you still have OPSEC on there?
Correct.
And I'm guessing an assassin is not OPSEC.
No, no, they're not. They're good, but they're not that upset. But you brought him close enough to where
Yeah.
his bubble, like, shut down all my psychic stuff is -2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really hard. And for me to swing back, because I don't think there's any other combats, right?
Yep.
So I have to swing back 2 attacks at the Hormagun. He needs 6s. No 6s. So he failed to hit back.
Okay.
So on a 4.
So I think
Alright.
all mine are scoring at the end of the battle round.
Battle round. Got it.
So we've got no scoring. And it's on you.
All right, all the fun things. Gosh, that guy's just something else. Okay, so my 3 are keep you out of my deployment zone. It's going to be very difficult to dislodge this guy or off my line. What else do you have on my line? You have this whole brick on my line.
Yep.
That's a problem.
The assault intercessors are close on their heels.
Yep.
And if
All
you
right.
got to be careful charging it because I'll heroically intervene with them. 6 inches
Oh yeah,
for a
no,
CP.
no, I'm looking at a couple of different options. I think I'm going to fall back with this gaunt.
Okay. At least so you can shoot him.
Yeah, if we want to shoot him. I may actually go with overwhelming numbers and, I don't know, charge him. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. So this gaunt unit is going to... Huh?
Give me my Coke up there.
Sure. So this gaunt unit on the right is going to... These are not OBSEC, right?
No.
Okay, so we're going to go
It's all one.
And then the Remora.
spend a command point to heroically intervene 6, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now the 2 entropy cannons.
6 for units, 3 for characters.
Both hit.
We're just going to move them 8.
But what I see people mess up is it is a stratagem, so you can't do a character for free and then a unit for 1.
Got it.
18 minus 4.
Okay. Pass to a drone. Pass.
It's an 8 move.
Dice.
I don't like those guys staring me down, so we might have to deal with that on that end.
And then
So he's going to move his...
D3 plus 3.
Here, your threat range is a 12 and a charge. So charge would be 24 would be their threat.
I'll pass it.
Yeah, because they can probably meet up with the biker chaplain
Pull that guy back a little
to
bit.
get a buffed up charge.
This is true. Biker chaplain is good for that. I'm just going to spread that out a little bit
4 heavy slugger shots.
so that he can't
Get you on 4s.
Get as easily into that flank.
I think I should have taken the Vox on him.
This unit's going to move.
Get you on 5s. 1 hit.
8.
And
And I think I'm going to immediately move again with this unit.
Okay.
I'm actually going to run with them. Sorry, advance.
So if you
So,
put the
I'm going to
Vox,
advance. They're advancing. So they're going to go 4 more, so they're going to go 12
Oh,
total.
and I did forget. Sorry. I'm gonna roll for my this one over here. These Clockstalkers.
Yeah.
They take 3 mortal wounds, so 3 of them
12
die.
total.
And I can only do 1 unit per turn. I should have done the end of my movement by mistake. There's that. That's my.
They're going to
Or your contagion.
Yeah.
take adapt or take the move
they
again.
have
So
okay,
we're going to make 1 more maneuver.
I forgot that. They have
get them on a point.
that.
And the maneuver, because it's in the same phase, their movement is still 12, so they can go all the way to
Okay.
where I need them to go. They're going to stay off that thing for line of sight. So they're right on the board edge here and hovering up. All right, all the fun things.
How's that work? You know what? I'm not.
I need to
That's gonna be
get that
200
one.
charge. So now are these?
All right.
So I killed these.
So
units,
we're going to make a 12-inch move.
right? Are the drones a unit too, or?
Yes.
So how many units did I kill altogether?
So ignoring terrain.
So you'd have to kill
I go.
more than 2.
Um,
And I think that I spread the sickness. I did all that. Yeah, it's your turn.
the Flyrant is going to,
The Flyrant.
Do you have
yeah, flying tiger.
Yeah, I like it.
I think Ryan's done, right?
He's just going to take a 16-inch
So I can
move
spread the sickness.
to there. Get his hang on his -1.
Mm-hmm.
Always stand me fight still after that goes at the end, right?
It's just such a problematic pain. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be a big pain for the Thousand Suns tomorrow.
Yeah, he will be. And he will. There's ways to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't like spending resources on that level to do so.
Right.
I can't get out of his bubble right now because I believe it's an 18-inch bubble. I could back up and get out of his bubble there. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to back this guy up and get out
Yeah.
of his bubble.
I have no idea. The only assassin I know any of the rules for at all is the Vindicator. I've wanted one for a long time, but he was kind of useless on this map.
So these guys are going to take the, they're going to use the Kraken stratagem,
Okay.
which triples the run roll.
Oh, jeez.
But they can't, and they can still charge afterwards from this if I can get onslaught off, but we'll see. So it is going to be 18 additional inches plus their 8.
Jeez.
So they're going to hook on to.
So people say that guardsmen are the fastest to move are liars.
Those who have never fought the Kraken. So 18 plus 8 is 24 inches. They're just going to whoop, hop just an inch out and touch that objective.
And you just put 1 on there?
Just one.
So
I'm going to put 2 on there
yeah.
to make sure I take it away from you.
For 3, for
See,
Yeah,
if,
'cause
I,
I
see
have-
if I can take it away from you. Yeah, anyway, 2 are there.
Yeah.
The idea is to
So
stay.
2 opposite, but some of them were still. Oh, it's contested then.
You have 1 that's 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Contested. I'm planning on, you're probably still going to get it because I'm planning on opening it up. But
Okay.
I'm also planning on charging with the gaunts too, so
Yeah.
we'll see how this all works out.
just remember I reduced the
I'm going to try and get onslaught off, even though I get +1 to cast, I get -2, so my cast
Right.
goes down
That's
to,
fine.
it's a 7 now to cast onslaught instead of a 5, which is really solid. The Swarm Lord's going to come on out and play as well. That's because it's a lot of fun. He has a 9-inch move.
Reduce damage by 1.
We're going to come all the way to there.
Man, that guy, that assassin in a
so
Grey Knight
taking
army
stuff
is
is
kind of
really
nasty.
Also really good. He's going to advance. We'll do that again. I'm going to
It's
advance.
just like I just shut down the entire side phase of the game. This is mine now.
You didn't shut it down, but
Well, no, I'm
it's
saying
really.
if you took it in my Grey Knight's army,
Oh yeah, no.
because I own my half of it with all my buffs to cast.
Yep. So he's gonna run as well. The Swarm Lord. He's also gonna get that 6. So he's gonna move 15.
Okay.
All more of that. I want to be closer to this than I am to your assassin if I can. Yeah, so this is the closest smite target
Okay.
for both these models.
Yep.
That's not. Demacaron is going to jump over 12. Hive Guard are going to remain stationary. That appears to be my movement. So I use the Kraken specific stratagem to move them, and the Tyranids stratagem to super launch them.
So you're down 2?
I used 2 command points off of my 8 because I went 2 8 back to 9 back to 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to use one more at the beginning of the. Oh, we're in the second phase, so I'm not using any just yet. So we still have 7 command points. We're going to start by psychic powers. Here's where it gets a little tricky.
Yeah.
Because I'm still the only one that's out of your range, out of the bubble, is this guy. We'll start with him. So I need a 6 to get a Symbiote Storm off on this model.
Sure.
And that does go off.
Yep.
So now he has Symbiote Storm, which is the exploding 6s. His second power has no target, which would be Smite, so he's not going to do his. The Swarm Lord is now going to target your transport with the, let's do...
Denial's 24, because I have a strat to deny from...
From any Space Wolf, yes.
From any
Denial's
Space Wolf.
24.
Okay. So I just want to know, so I can deny anything.
You can deny
over there.
any of these.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be, he's going to do Catalyst.
Okay, what's Catalyst do?
That's the Feel No Pain, the 5+.
Okay.
He's going to do it on the Gaunt unit here.
Okay.
Kind of weird, but I don't get to choose until it manifests. So let me see if it manifests first. So Catalyst is normally a 5, -2 because I'm within the aura, which drops it to a 7.
Okay.
And he doesn't have any benefit to cast. I did get it on a 10, so Catalyst is going to be effective on this red Gaunt unit in the middle.
Yep, we'll let that go.
Yep. Second one's going to be Smite into your transport.
So your remoters are.
I did fail the Smite.
Okay,
sounds good.
On a 1?
Well, it's not a natural one,
I
so there's
know.
no perils. But yeah, thank you for reminding me. So the one that my Resonance Barb guy that has 3 powers, we're going to do the trying to charge with the Gaunt unit that did book it and run this turn. So that's Onslaught, and that once he gets +1 to cast for the Resonance Barb, -2 from this guy, so it goes from a 5 down to a.
So that's these guys advanced, and you need a power for them to be able to charge?
Correct.
Okay.
That's this one right here.
Okay.
So, and I need a, instead of a, I think it's naturally a 6.
So you need a
So naturally a
8.
6 goes +1 to a 7. Not
Right,
an 8,
'cause you're-
because I'm +1 to
Yeah.
cast, so I need a 7. Did get it on a 9.
Don't forget.
So a 9 turns into an 8 for me to for denial purposes?
What?
Because you're +1 but -2 to that roll?
So yeah, so this roll became a 10 and went down. It became a 10 for mine and then went back down, and it still passes.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
But passes on an 8. So if I try to deny, I need a 9.
Yes.
I think 175.
I would like them not to charge. I think we'll burn the 1 CP.
You know why I'm charging, right?
Yeah, to wrap me. So that's why I'm trying to deny it right now. So somewhere on here is a 5, and we need a 9.
Well, they have a 5 up.
Nope, 6.
Okay. So they will be able to charge.
Okay.
For the second smite of the round, it's only going to be -1. So naturally, the smite would be a 5. Because the second smite for the round, it's going to be a 6. +1 -2 puts it down to a 7. So I need a 7 to cast it. And I rolled a 7.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, it goes off. D3 mortal wounds.
Was that a judge?
That was a judge. 2 mortal wounds on that transport. And the third one's going to be the Psychic Scream, which goes off on a really low number, if I remember right. That's a Tyranid smite. And it failed, because it's -1 from that cumulative.
I'm going to count up for now, because that way we don't have to look it up.
Seems good. We got all 3 of the Psychic Powers done from all the models that are doing Psychic Powers. We're going to move on to the shooting phase.
I think it's a 10.
Sounds good.
I don't know.
So, shooting phase, really should have.
How's Maelstrom going over there, guys?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how. It's a lot of tough. It's a lot of tough, to be honest.
That's what they were
It's a
saying.
lot of thinking.
There's a lot of thinking involved. We're just going to do the things I kind of know that I'm going to shoot at. We're going to take these 12 shots from this flyer and into this guy for 6s for no reason at all, because we're going to try and get a couple shots off.
Now, Pulsar is 11 wounds, so I am going to count down now, because that's what I...
Just for
Seems
people
good.
who are turning, where are you guys at? Turn 3, turn 4?
We're bottom of 1.
Bottom of 1. We're trying to figure out how to make this all be fancy.
Yeah.
So at bottom of 1, we're going to do some shooting.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take, my only targets really are either, he's the only one that's not -1. Now would be the time to shoot him. We'll just do that. It's not going to help, but we got to plink into him. If we don't plink into him, he's not going to die.
Mm-hmm.
So 3, 6, 9, 12 shots. Hitting on 6s.
Fireware or whatever?
There's a judge.
A string of them.
Does wound. Regular armor
There's
save.
2 judges.
2 wounds.
2 wounds?
Regular armor save.
3s?
4s.
4s.
They only have the lightning fast reflexes and they're ghillie suit.
One goes through?
Single wound. Nothing fancy.
And he starts with 4?
Starts with 5, so he's down to a 4.
Got a blue D4 for him.
At least it didn't perils anybody. That's kind of good.
So I saw a battle
next
report,
one.
an orc buffed his thing up and said that he perilled on a 10 because it went up to a 12. Is that an orc special
It's
rule?
supposed to be a natural roll of a 12.
That's what I thought,
Or double
but-
ones, but we'll,
but it
we'll
was-
look it up after the game. That's good discussion tactic, though.
It was,
good
it was
discussion.
tabletop tactics, so they're generally pretty on it.
Yeah, and I know they just have a lot of armies
Yeah.
they play too.
Right.
They've played a lot of games though. So we're going to spend 1 command point before this guy fires to make him count as if he were stationary.
Okay.
So the Symbiostorm has exploding 5s.
Okay.
We're going to target into this unit here. What's this little dice?
Oh, that was just for the last one from. Oh, that was
So-
how far they can move.
So the way it works is he's got, it fires the top gun twice if you remain stationary.
Okay.
All Kronos units can re-roll 1s if they remain stationary. Since now they all count as remaining stationary, we're going to go for exploding 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Gotcha.
Targeting this unit on this objective here.
Okay.
No 1s, but I missed twice.
Okay,
But
that's
I did
good.
get 3 explodes, so 2
Nice.
5s and a 6. So
Can
we're
I
going to
ask
add 3 dice
you
back
have
to it for the first volley.
They're hits, not attacks,
So, yeah,
not
so
shots.
don't dance.
It's on the hits.
Okay.
So the wounds are, it is
I
strength,
don't anger it for shooting
strength
out.
7 versus
then-
T4, so
Yep.
I need 3s to wound. It is neg 3, so you're going into that invul.
See?
And I only got, looks like 3 of them out of that. That was a pretty bad roll.
3 on 4s?
No.
Yeah, invuls and 2 damage a
What I'm
pop.
looking at.
Ooh, I failed 2 of them.
So 2 guys die.
Yikes. And I'm already getting pretty thin on CPs. I guess we'll. Those are pretty big shots, though. We'll burn one.
I'm about to fire a second time,
Oh,
but
No, that's what I'm trying
well,
to
okay.
you've
I
already
rolled it.
revealed it.
Yep.
So you burn a command point, you still lose 2 models.
I didn't realize you're firing a second time.
Oh, that's what I told you before I started shooting. It shoots
Yeah.
twice because
Okay.
it remains stationary.
Yeah.
Counts as stationary. So here we go. Second shot, same. It's going to be the same target.
to
Oh, and I
the
burned
entire
one.
part of you.
No.
So the
And,
farthest one would be
I did get 2 judges, so it's going to be 2 more back in. So 6 shots means 6 hits. It's nice.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s again. That's going to be 5
So
wounds
you have
this
to be
time.
touching it, right?
5 4s?
5 4s.
No, 3. It's an obstacle.
I failed 1.
So another one dies.
But now I can shoot 2 without having to do it.
No, because you're not within 3 inches of it. So you take
All right. Hive Guard are going to fire next. They're going to target this unit here.
Okay.
That unit is then going to,
advance.
let's see here.
The Hive Guard, that's the big
This
guys?
blob here.
That's your close contact.
They don't need to see you.
Oh, okay.
They
They
ignore line of sight. Yeah,
I was like, I don't.
their placement is where they're hidden.
Yeah.
And their guns, their bullets have eyes on them.
Oh, okay.
That's why they make it that way. So it's going to be 12 shots with that unit. Because there are 6 of them there. They are strength 8, neg
Okay.
2, and D3 damage.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s because they remain stationary. There's a couple of 1s there.
And you're still a -1 going through. Oh no, it's
From
not
here
dead.
to there, it's not
Yeah.
across the desk,
Yep.
so not
Gotcha.
-1. So these are the hits. These are strength 8, so wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Oh, there's some more 1s. Okay, so 5 wounds there.
And what's the minus?
Neg 2, so you're on your invul.
I want that Thunder Hammer still. So how many? 5
We are going
5.
to
and -2. You said.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just start on the Storm Shield.
We're going to start
Pass.
with
Fail. Damage.
D3,
Okay.
single.
Okay. Still on the Storm Shield.
Third,
Fail. So he
Fail.
dies.
that'll kill him.
take mortal.
And now 2 on the Lightning Claws.
Mortal.
A 6 doesn't do. Yeah, 6
So
saves
he
him.
now
6 does, but the other one does not.
Yeah.
So 1 more D3, and it's 3. So 2 models die, including the Storm Shield. Takes you off that objective.
Yep.
It actually worked for me.
shield and his
That's
gun.
happy for me.
So I get it from
Which one was
everybody.
more effective? This guy, I think of this guy firing a second time.
Shield.
So we're going to spin command points now. We went from 6 to, we're going all the way down to 4 to fire a second time, single-minded annihilation. I cannot fire with this model. It has to be an infantry unit firing a second time. So this unit is going to fire into your, do I get greedy or do I go into the chaplain and just delete him?
For him, +1, 2.
So I can shoot the chaplain now.
Yep.
Where should
It's T5, right?
Yep.
And 6 wounds.
Yep. 4 up in Volm. For armor. No, he does not have the armor for us.
He still has the
Still
Crozius.
Rose. Yeah.
Yep, so he's still got 4 wounds, 4 saves. I think I need to delete some characters as problems. All right, we're gonna get crazy. I'm gonna get greedy, and it's kind of scary, but we're gonna do it. So we're gonna do 2 guys are gonna go 4 shots into these. Statistically, that's not gonna. Actually, we'll do half. We'll do 6 and 6.
Okay.
It's not gonna be enough to kill either unit, which is really gonna piss me off. But
Or you could roll hot and kill them both.
yeah, go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
All right. So second number of shots. Here we go. This is going into your unit.
Okay.
Perfect.
You're rolling the ones.
I'm just asking because I don't know.
So that's 5 hits. Winning on 2s. That's 5 wounds. That should be enough if you roll bad. And I roll decent.
Save him. Oh, fail 1.
Fail 1. Only 1. D3.
So
Only 1 wound. Didn't kill him. I really needed that to die. But down to 4. Other 6 going into the bike. Should have not been greedy. It's going to be 4 hits into the bike.
Easy, Johnny.
And 4 wounds into the bike.
4s.
So any part of my
4 ups.
So it's a vehicle, right?
I fail 3.
Okay.
So this one does
Payoff here. Here you go. 6 wounds, right?
So if we go off of
Oh, that's
Okay,
enough.
here,
That's 1 shy. I'm going to
I can draw
re-roll
a
one.
straight line through
Okay.
all the way to
Damage roll. Re-roll. Here we go. I'm down to 3 now. Command points.
And
That's
the
2,
rest
4.
of
If I
the
get a 2 or if I get a 3 or better,
are
it's
going here.
got him.
So from
Okay.
the back
Kills
of
the
it,
chaplain. He's killed something there. That worked.
No, because I'm within 3 inches of this one. So if I target, so it says to any one model. So from
I
there,
get +1. I get negative. Like
So charges.
Mhm.
Or is that not how?
so I don't think those offer light cover. Let's double check.
I didn't double move this. Oh, I didn't. I did. I'm not double move. Didn't double move anybody. Completely forgot that. That's all right. Swarmlord's allowed to double move something within 6 inches. He should have done it to himself, but he ran. It doesn't matter. It's okay. I missed it entirely. I need to make sure this objective remains mine.
But not light cover.
So we're going to charge this transport
What's the
Okay.
set to defend thing?
with the gaunt unit.
Yeah, not
that's
overwatching.
if I charge you.
Yep.
So defensive line.
There. And the idea or the goal here is to
To wrap it.
wrap as much as I can, staying 6 inches away from these models,
So that is the set to defend.
What can I
so
do?
you don't do a
That's the
fancy
I'm not charging.
thing.
It's Overwatch on 5s or +1 to your hit.
Try and get as many attacks in as I can. It should be 2 rows.
Okay.
Okay, go for it.
So I did the marker light over here, and then all my burst there. So marker light hits. They are up to
The idea is to go 2 rows deep
Mhm.
onto the thing, so they all get their attacks.
Yep. And the
And
big guy
staying
coming
6
in
inches
also.
away. That's the plan. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on OBSEC now.
from there.
Okay.
So that puts there, and then Diamond Charon's going to go in as well, because he just opens up tin cans like they're. Hopefully that works.
12 shots.
It does. 5 for the charge there. He's definitely got it.
Hitting on
So there's your.
Yep.
4s.
And all I need to do is touch it. So we'll stop.
You're
Stay an
within
inch
12
away.
inches, so
There it
you're
is.
rolling 1s.
And the gaunts. I guess we'll lead with the.
Now, before you attack, you don't want to just fully wrap. I mean, I'll intervene, but if you fully wrap me and blow it up, everything inside dies.
I did have an 11-inch move, and then I have a 6-inch.
You know what I mean?
Consolidated.
'Cause-
I could probably do that. Yeah. Well, here's how. It's placement, so that would be a better play. You're right.
Oh, I could spend 1 on
it-
emergency disembarkation.
Go through.
Yep. You could do it. That's 2, so go out a little farther.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to heroically intervene, but that kills my OBSEC units too. So I have to make
Yeah.
sure I have 11 inches. And I need to make sure that I stay, 11 inches would have been no problem to wrap all
Yeah.
the way around. I need to make sure I stay
Go
Coherency.
from this unit
unit coherency, correct.
from here into there.
It's kind of hard, but the plan is to do coherency there.
Yeah, that's okay. Those guys can stand it. We're wobbling
And
model
we'll
it.
stay just outside of an inch there. And then the charge would put me flat sideways this way.
Yeah.
Would be the block. Okay, that's the better wrap there.
Okay.
All right, so
I'll intervene for free because you're within
3 inches. Yep, then you get to save yourself a CP.
We have a little 3-inch guy. We do.
Yeah, I got a tab here somewhere too.
So we want to make sure that Thunderhammer's not getting to you over there.
So 8 shots first, there, and then 1 shot.
Okay.
Within 12, so we roll 1. They hit 4s, strength 5, G4, winning on 3s.
Looks like all but one.
Not within
Got
6 inches.
Well,
2.
2. Those 2 in the back.
Yep.
Seems good. And I'll lead with the Diamond Karen. See if we can just nuke it.
Yeah.
Have fun with this thing. So 6 attacks from a Daima. He hits on 3s, but he rerolls all misses.
Because I'm within
So
12,
hits on
actually, I got
3s,
one more marker
rerolling
light,
all
so
misses.
+1 to hit.
It's all hits.
Rolling 1.
These are strength 8, T7. So winning on 3s.
8.
Yep. Yeah,
Winning on 3s. You have a shield dome,
I do.
and it's got
Minus
what,
4 AP.
9 wounds left?
9 wounds left.
And these do a minimum of 4 damage each, so I think I'll be okay. We'll
Oh,
hope for 3 of them to go through.
What's the damage?
I did get
D6.
5
Oh, spend the CP.
through. And these are on shield dome because these are neg 4. Or
Okay.
neg 3. Sorry, not neg 4.
5s.
Now we're going from here.
1 5. So 4 go through.
Yeah. That's 12 damage minimum, or that's 16 damage minimum.
Okay, we'll blow up on you now.
Hold on. Does it explode?
It does.
Does! Awesome! Okay, I like that. We got our first explosion of the game.
So,
on the
your
Diamond
big
Karen,
guy,
yep,
3 wounds.
takes a
takes
single wound.
And the 2 little guys.
your gaunts, take 2, and I'll let
Right,
you
hold-
roll
I'm
for
gonna feel
my.
no pains on the gaunts real quick
Okay.
because they have that catalyst active. They did die, 2 of them.
Okay, and I'll let you roll for my intercessors.
What were the little guys? What's their strength?
The little ones are 8,
Which
big
gaunts
ones
do I
are
want to pull?
big ones.
Okay.
So all of them
pull
are
that
minus
one?
4 AP though.
And
But
that one.
The
Okay.
3 are I'm within 12, so all of them I get 12
Yeah.
dice.
Well, they got to maintain.
So
These guys still
Yep.
have the coherency, so I got to be careful about that. And then you had the your
I'll
dice?
let you roll for my intercessors.
All right, so the intercessors.
D3.
Yay.
I roll 2 dice for each.
5.
And then take the
Nope.
highest.
So 3 more wounds.
3 mortal wounds.
10,
Kills a model and does a wound.
17.
Wounds
That's a
that
decent
guy.
trade-off.
Back there. Kill that guy.
All right, and then you have.
And so to be able to get out, I have to emergency disembarkate.
So yes, and well, you've got okay. So emergency disembark is a 6-inch jump out.
Yeah.
You have, but how it works is you have to place the models first, then you roll a
Then
dice
roll.
for each one.
Right.
1 for each.
So
Because I can't get out within engagement range. Like there's enough room to place them there, but I have to be at least an inch away from you in regular disembarkation.
yep, and you kind of clogged your own pipe that
Yep.
way.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's 16. So
And if you emergency with 2 units in there, you can't emergency disembark one and not the other.
And how many wounds are there?
Oh, that's a good question.
like, look,
that's a really
So,
let's check that because
Because Ragnar could get out right there,
Okay.
and then the Blade Guard could emergency disembark.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. have to
I think that's how that actually would work, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me double check.
It doesn't explode. Okay.
Who's got the chat? Hand me the
That's
rule
the
book
one
behind you,
that's
the little one.
The big one?
The little one. Where's the little?
No, they have them both. You guys got a little rule
I
book?
need one of those little rule books, guys.
Okay.
Yep. Just need a emergency disembark stratagem. Just want to read it real quick.
You're the judge, sir. You know all the rules.
Yes, this one is not. This one's one of those fancy stratagems that we don't use very often.
Marker light?
So transpark and disembarking. You know how that
How far do you
works.
want those,
36.
Oh, yeah, you-
Stratagem, emergency disembark.
Here, your big guy actually took a wound.
Oh wow.
Hits on
Yeah, it's
4.
the same one that broke once before. I'll fix that later.
Two on
Okay.
the next one.
Use this stratagem. Transport model from your army is destroyed. All units that are embarked within it model can be set up wholly within 6. The destroyed
All
model.
units.
So you target the transport and then the unit. You select when a transport model from your army is destroyed. All units that are embarked upon the model can be set up wholly within 6 of the disembarked model. When they disembark, instead of 3, before the model itself is removed from the battlefield, the units are not affected by destroyed models, explodes, or equivalent. Instead, you must roll 1d6 for each model, and on a 1 or 2, they are removed.
So I'm saying no.
No,
They
you
all
have to do it all or nothing.
What's your
Yep.
shooting?
Ion.
So you have to roll. You'll have to roll the dice and
And
come out to play.
the
So odds are at least one guy is going to die. Maybe, probably 2.
there, and I don't
Odds are 2 by stats.
So I just want to look at this. I want to play it. So that's
From the
outside of an
angle,
inch. So for sure, guaranteed 3 will die if I
you
don't.
see the guy on the left. So
Yes.
plasma into them without penalty, because I can the whole line to them, and then ion there, shooting ion first, 5 marker lights. So I get to
Let's get the
zero
sergeant
on
in
ones and
first.
hitting on 3s, there's no ones.
Strength at?
Strength 9.
That looks good for you?
So wounding on 3s.
They're all within 6 and outside of engagement.
Okay, so 6 dice.
4 minus 4 AP.
Here it is, 1s and 2s.
Let's roll all 2s. 2 1s. No 2s.
2 deads. 2, any 2 in particular, or are you just going to pull 2 blade guard?
2 blade guard.
Plus 3.
No, I'll kill Ragnar.
Silly goose.
And obviously keep going.
All right. And then the transport is removed.
Alright, so instead of
Perfect.
D3 plus
And then any heroic or any intervening attacks, or my gaunt's going to go.
I'd have to pay 2 to
You roll your D3, right?
attack.
Correct.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
So it's going to be the same as D3 plus 2.
All right, so we're just going to make our move towards the closest enemy model and get everybody on the objective for whatever reasons. Can't move him away, but. So now all the remaining gaunts are on the objectives.
Mm-hmm.
It's D3, right?
There we go. That's their charge. Oh, he didn't have a tail. He had a consolidate pile in. He's actually going to come in and touch the unit.
Okay.
There's reasons for that
Plus that.
Okay.
next turn, but yeah.
So, but they're attacking still, right? They charged?
Oh yeah, they declared a charge.
Yeah, so they can attack my...
Right?
I'm not interrupting.
Okay,
3, 6, 9.
they still get to swing.
Yeah.
It's going to be 4 models. It looks like. So it's 8 attacks.
And they're not wounding on 3s. They're wounding on 4s. So there's no point to transhuman.
Yeah, they went on 5s.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, they're gaunts. Re-rolling 1s because of gaunts. Siding talons allows them to re-roll 1s. And then swinging on 5s. Hey, there's 2. 2 armor saves. See if I can kill that other wounded model.
Into them.
2 regular armor saves, buddy. Save him!
3s.
So 2.
Nope. Fail
He
1.
got poked! I killed that guy.
Should wound on 2. No.
Yay, well those are the 2 that weren't attacking anyway, right?
Yep.
But now you get to choose what you want to attack.
So 3 die?
Yep.
Okay.
And then if you don't mind, grab
You meant to base me, right?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that one model.
1 hit for the plasma. And 1 wound.
6. They're fine.
And then from the.
So he's closer, so I can't pile him into the big guy, right?
Those guys.
You can get within a ½ inch of that model and then swing there. Oh, swing there if you want.
Yep.
That's fine. Perfectly fine by me.
Yep, because you left the 1.
Just make sure he's in coherency. I wanted to hammer into him, but that's okay.
So 18.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in your big
Seems
guy,
good. Sounds good.
and then
Into there.
2
one-
into the other guy.
yep.
Your poxwalkers.
Who's
From him.
So they're 4 base, right?
3 base.
3 base, 1 for angry charge.
One for angry charge. Yep.
Should be all my green.
And Sergeant is which was the model with the hammer.
Hammer, yeah.
So he's going into the gaunts. So
Yeah.
he's going to be.
He'll be 4 also. 'cause-
He's just -1 to hit because you're not in your super deck.
no, I ignore it.
The +1 to hit is natural
Yeah,
Got it.
Those
So
on the charge.
on the charge. Or heroic intervention, or because heroic intervention is
Heroic
not
intervention or charge, yeah. So 1, 2,
It's not heroic
3,
intervention is not a
4,
charge. They're actually 2
5.
different things. But if it works
6.
with heroic intervention, then that's good.
4 wounds.
So this is into your big
the-
guy
Yep.
on 2s.
how many?
4 minus 2 AP.
So 6
100%.
on the poxwalkers?
Oh, too bad it wasn't turn 3. Look at all those 6s.
Oh, I know.
So 3
Not
die?
quite there. Stratagem would have done it.
I forget I have to use it in the beginning of in my
Beginning
command
of the
phase.
combat phase. Yep.
No, beginning of the command phase.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, way back.
Plasma.
So 5's the wound, I'm guessing.
Yes, he has T7.
Neg 1.
Those were all hits.
Those were all hits. Yeah.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at neg 1.
Sweet. So at 4s. Here we go.
Yep.
Okay. Are you charging?
I took 3 wounds.
Okay.
No, no. Are you charging?
So he's taking 1 from mortals, and then total of 4. So he is down to
3 inches, right?
Yeah. So. If the 3 inches and that's it,
Fun
that's it, that's
things.
it.
Okay. So 4 regular chops.
So you would need
This isn't the hammer yet. Onto your gaunts.
this one,
I'll hit.
a 3 and a
Wounding gaunts on 3s.
3s, yep.
All wound. -1.
Yep, that's 3-5 up field of paints.
Yeah, I think it just shy. I didn't think he was gonna die. I planned on charging him so you couldn't shoot him. But
2 die.
Okay.
then I need to.
And now hammers to squish.
Then I'm gonna
Miss 1.
charge.
Oops. Keep that out of there. 3. 3 squishes.
3, first one,
Alright.
Mhm.
And it's on you.
dead. Second one,
Control
dead. Third one,
3. So you
dead.
guys.
So it is 3 squishes.
Oh, I killed 2.
Hands that
You
objective
killed
back
2?
to you. I failed to keep you out of my deployment zone, it looks like.
Okay, so we can,
Actually, we'll leave the hammer, we'll leave that one there.
roll for the
Okay.
tiny.
I was about to
We'll
tell
leave
you you
those
should.
2, we'll
And
pull
we'll also get a roll
3.
for it on your turn. I get another shot at your turn.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I will spend 2 to honor the chapter.
swing again.
Yep. So that gets me another activation, right, for movement. So I
you
can
didn't,
get.
but you didn't charge.
Oh.
So it's you get to attack a second time after all models have attacked,
Yeah.
but you can't. You didn't heroically intervene on Dimakaron. He's not a character. You shouldn't have been able to swing at him.
Oh.
I just thought about that because you heroically intervened.
Yeah, just into the.
Well, heroically intervened just into the gaunts.
Yeah.
And then
'cause I didn't have. I could have spent 1 to get 6 for him, or
Mark it out for you.
I don't
They
know.
hadn't swung. They could swing.
Trying to figure out what I need.
They weren't engaged at the beginning of the combat phase.
I gotcha. They piled
So
into him.
They
And this
piled
is
into
considered
him.
1 unit, right?
So attacking a second time, legally on attacking a second time, I think you still have to have it as a charge target or a
And
target.
so my
But
guys on the ground.
you didn't charge this turn, so yeah, you know you can. No, go ahead.
Okay.
No, you should be able to, because heroic intervention is like that weird wonky get away. It's not a charge, so you don't have to attack the targets you charge. You can attack anything that's within. You're still technically counted as there.
So
Heroically intervened.
what I want to be able to do, I can move these 2 guys to touch all 7 swords into him, and
That
I
sounds
get a
good.
second pile in.
Yeah.
I'm saying. Okay, so that guy goes there. That guy goes there. 7 swords into him.
I see the really screwed up part is because I charged, I can't swing a second time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. I want to be
The hammer. We'll do the hammer against the gaunts first.
Yeah, see if you can walk the gaunts off.
1 miss again,
this guy.
and I kept my pile the same. Oh, but it'll be 4 more now. 1.
Only 1?
Yep.
Does he die? He does die.
Okay.
Horrible death. That'll be this guy here.
Oh, stay in my hands. So this many swings on your big guy there.
So basically, I would be 9 point. You know what I mean? 9 point.
1,
That's why I'm asking
2. I dropped the 4 that I added in.
Re-rolling the ones.
Yep.
Core units.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Just a little back. But if you plan on charging,
Pick
you
those
can
all up.
Yeah.
Just roll for 9. But you're gonna have to squeeze into the building.
Right there.
And 5s.
These 2 guys.
Hey, that's the base, right?
Yeah. This guy,
That one is
this guy,
very cocked.
This guy. All 3 of these.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more cocked. 8.
They can see outside the windows.
All right, 4s at the -1 profile. Oh, he's going to take a few this time. Take 6 this time.
Okay.
And then
Oh, and I spent 2.
Yeah,
Okay,
so he takes
Oh,
a 6,
shit,
puts
sorry.
him down to 8.
so that's
Okay. Dang, how many do they start with? Oh, they're Titanic, right?
18.
14?
They don't have, they're not Titanic. They're just monsters.
Yeah.
And they
how
have
many wounds do these things have?
18 wounds.
5 each.
Okay, so that's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I do hold more than you. So I got that 5.
Yep.
I didn't kill a.
Which one was the whole more? It was
Oh, I
Gamma
could
4.
shoot him, right? 'Cause he's not a
Brought
character.
down. You didn't destroy a
He does
character.
stuff.
Gamma 4.
He's gonna figure it out.
Oh, you're not eradication. Gamma 4 is the brought low 4, which is in the battle round, more objective markers than your opponent. So you brought low, you do hold more. So you got the gamma 4 for 5 points. You got the beta 4. Let's see what beta 4 was. Your beta 4 was heroic deeds 4. At the end of the battle rounds, configured with. Nope, beta 4 is heroic deeds. The character model from your army made attacks that turn the destroyed an enemy unit. So you just failed that by 1 model.
Yep.
So that one's a no.
Twice by 1 model. Oh no, yeah, just
Over there.
Yep.
Here's 2 models. So it's a,
And
the character
runs
didn't declare a charge here, so that wouldn't have been
okay.
a valid kill. That would have been a valid kill because he's a character.
Yeah. But now I can't do that one again. Now I'm
You can't do that one again.
Uh,
Unless you pay the 1 command point for one that you didn't achieve, you can keep it and move into the next one. That make sense?
Well, that'd make a lot of sense because I'm pretty sure Ragnar can kill the 2 of them.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Just maybe.
Just
Those 10 attacks.
Yeah. Let's see.
Involved?
Yes, it does. 5 up pinball. And then the beta 6, or the it was beta 6, which is also heroic deeds. Supply tactics in the phase. 5 victory points of a model from your army made and attacks that phase that destroyed an enemy unit, and that model or its unit have been affected by a stratagem. This one was affected by a stratagem, but this one was not.
Yeah. But I didn't destroy it, so.
Correct. So that one was also a fail. All right, we'll go to mine real quick. I probably didn't get crap on mine. My beta, which is the hold the line, beta 1. At the end of the battle round, square victory points if your opponent does not control any objective markers within your territory. Unfortunately, I could not get that, so that knocked my beta 1 off. So no. The alpha 1, which is the other pain in the butt one, which was alpha was the raid 1, overwhelming assault at the end of the battle round, square victory points if you control 2 or more objective markers that within your opponent's territory. Well, that didn't happen. That was my beta. That was my alpha. Alpha 1. Yep. Territory seas. No, territory seas. That was yours. Sorry, territory seas at the end of the. Oh, square victory points if you control an objective that an opponent controlled at the start. See, I shouldn't have let you do heroic intervention. I shouldn't have cared, because I was on the method to get 8 points.
Yeah.
And I let you goad me into it.
I just.
Yeah, but you, you letting me.
I didn't even think about your secondary.
My secondary was 8 points.
Yeah.
And I gave up 8 points. So.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of that though. I just wanted to kill your gaunts.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I had a plan.
Yeah.
And it made sense, and then you talked me out of it, and I forgot it. So it's no big deal.
Yep. Oh, it's going to be a while until we get used to these Maelstroms.
Oh, I'm not planning on playing these a ton until they get them fixed, but we're going to play. I'm going to play a game or 2 of this, and then send off my input, so to speak. Beta 2.
Okay, so
My beta 2 was hold the line. Probably failed that one too. Beta 2, enemy repulsed.
Yep. So they're going to be right outside of engagement range. Okay.
Outside of engagement range. So he is outside of engagement range. He's in my territory, so no. I just did all kinds of horrible things and screwed that all up.
Okay.
So, you have some leadership checks. This one is 6 will fail, and that one is safe. 4. You're good there, and you only lose 2 there, so they're good. And you only lost 2 there, so they're good, right?
Mm-hmm. That dice is marking my movement with him. That's why that's there, if you're wondering.
Movement.
For a pre-measuring for my Judiciary.
Oh. Seems good. All right, so your turn 2.
So I'll gain a command point. A mighty 3.
Yeah, I'll go to my mighty 4 when we get there.
Right. So this guy moves up to 7, so I can get just outside of an inch of you.
Oh, you have to generate, before we start, you have to generate all your new
that's right.
shenanigans.
He's in there.
So let's generate, this is such a wonky round. Okay,
Yeah,
so
this will be way easier once there's cards again.
Category.
6.
That's your bring it low category, and what is it?
3, so a 2? Oh no, a 3.
3. At the end of the phase, 5 victory points of a model your army made attacks that caused an enemy vehicle or monster model damage table to move down to the low row in the damage table.
Okay. Has to be another character?
Nope. Just vehicle or monster.
Okay, so that's pretty achievable, I think.
cause any vehicle or monster model with damage table to move down to a lower row on their damage table. It doesn't say it doesn't have to kill them. So if you
Right.
move it down to the lower row, so
And
you
there's
can
your
kill
big
them
guy
and get
there
away with that.
bracketed.
So crippling. So that's your gamma 3. All right, mine. I'm writing. It's just easier. I'm walking all the way over here to roll. It's going to be in my alpha category, and it's going to be 3. Alpha 3. Alpha 3. My alpha is territory C's. 3 is area denial. At the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if there are no enemy models. I've already gotten this one. No, I haven't. It's a different one. No, at the end, I get 5 victory points if you have no models within 6 inches of the middle of the battlefield.
Oh, right on.
He is going to cast.
Your roll.
5
Which is your gamma.
again. A 3.
You can't have that one. You already have it. You gotta re-roll it. No, if it's one you rolled, you get a choose.
I get to choose now.
So you have already got gamma 3 and gamma 4, but you have to choose something else in gamma, which is your.
Bring it low.
Yep, bring it low one.
So not 3 and not 4.
Correct.
And is going to cast Miasma's Pestilence on Mortarion. That's a 7. He needs 6. Miasma's Pestilence is a 7, so your guy takes 1 mortal wound. Okay, Mortarion.
How many wounds does your big guy got left?
8.
What's that thing?
And he brackets, his next bracket will be at 4.
He needs a 6.
Is he your highest power level?
No.
No.
3 will CP it down to 9.
Swarm Lord is actually the highest power level. It might be the Hive Guard. It's one of these two units. These are my highest point totals, are the Hive Guard and the Swarm Lord.
So now
The enemy unit has the highest power level
and we're going to go
I think
rating
the
of its
Swarm Lord is
unit's
only
opponent's
13. I will
army.
look. I don't know the power levels off the top of my head. I don't use power levels, so.
Because tear down their heroes would be really good, and I get to double up.
76 on Cold Star. And what's his toughness?
I'll just do 2.
-1.
Because if he's not his highest power level, I can't get to 8.1.
So you're going to do Gamma 2?
Yeah, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. For Strike Force, at the end of the turn, score 5 victory points if a vehicle or monster was destroyed that turn.
So, plan
So
on
he's worth
kill.
10 points for me to kill him.
Sounds good.
I like it. So it's on you now?
I completely forgot it's close.
Yep. I just wanted to find out. So you're just going with Gamma 2 instead?
Yeah. Gamma 1 would have been really good if he was your highest.
He's definitely not my highest.
Okay.
Yeah, his power level is only 12 power level, and the the Swarm Lord's 14,
Okay.
and the Hive Guard are
The Swarm Lord's this little guy back here.
his guy with the blades. He's my
Okay.
highest power level.
So
All right.
if I can get that secondary, or well, that tactical objective, he could be worth 8.
Okay, 3, so that's my beta.
Yep.
Beta 2. Let's see if I have to re-roll that one. I don't think I do. Yeah, I got to re-roll it. Oh no, I choose now. That's
Yeah.
right, in beta. So my beta is, because I already had a beta 2, so beta 2,
Okay.
which is hold the
So,
line.
that all went off. Okay, now we're going into the shooting phase, right? So, these guys
Not gonna work.
are going to shoot their.
I'm gonna go with never give in.
Okay.
It's at the end of your battle round. Score 5 victory points if you control objective marker 1 within your territory.
Don't you let people just
Okay. Yep. That's almost guaranteed.
So I go with
You all were there.
That's
Beta,
not technical stuff. Pressure Terminators.
4.
They each have
All right, your roll.
We're putting them all into these guys.
Okay.
Pistol, G6.
Category 5, so a 3. So that's
It's your gamma again.
Gamma again.
Okay.
You said I go to the hole,
a
right?
5.
You have not done gamma 5 yet.
Let me double check.
They're not vehicles.
Your gamma 5 is the
If I control more in your territory.
Outmaneuver. Score 5 points to control more objective markers in your opponent's territory than your opponent.
Okay.
That can be doable. It's at the end of the battle round.
Yep. I mean, we'll try it. Okay. Then you get one more.
Yep. So final one for me.
-1 to hit.
I'm gonna write that down. Sorry. This is Gamma 5. You have basically tapped out Gamma except for one.
Yeah.
All right. I got my Gamma. My Eradicate. A Gamma 3. What's Gamma 3?
Straight 3, and what's your focus?
Gamma 3 for me.
Rate, compete,
You don't have any psychers. I have to.
Nope.
So I can't do that one. So I just choose.
Yep.
So Gamma.
it is a play looking at usually, right? That play looking. Nothing, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna roll D3 for those Foxwalkers over there. So 3 of them died, but they spread the sickness.
Decimation.
And what does that do?
It's my spread the sickness thing where I.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like the first round move for it.
Oh, were you supposed to take?
We're gonna go.
at the end of the
No, they don't have. They're stupid.
Okay. Mindless.
Yeah.
Like our drones should be, but.
We're gonna go hit them hard.
No.
Okay.
So that's gonna be Eradicate 1. If I kill 2 enemy units this turn.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty easy.
So we're gonna do my Gamma.
How we need to do it.
Gamma
If you roll 6, you
1.
can't run, right?
Oh well, no. 6 towel passes automatically.
Oh, I thought it was a 1 you passed on.
Everyone.
All right, my man.
Towel 6 up. You pass on.
It's 5-0 going into turn 2.
Right on.
And it's you.
That's done.
Oh man, that is just possible on boxcars.
So they're straight 4, right?
Okay.
Your remorse?
So he's got 7 inches of movement, right?
Correct.
5, but 4 because of your thing.
Psychers are running away.
They have 5.
So those 2 are psychers and this guy's a psycher?
Yeah.
So I can't block them because the blade guard are too close. Even
I'm gonna try.
so I'm gonna leave that there to mark where he was. So even if I was there,
That would
Still
shut
on
this
it.
guy off.
Oh, okay.
Put him in the zone.
yeah,
Yes.
and shut these guys off too.
Yes.
But I'm also looking at for smites. How far is he from?
He can move up to 18 inches without any
Oh, okay, yeah.
stings. He can move up to 16 inches.
Okay, so that's not gonna matter. So yeah, he's good there, I think.
So 5 up.
So 12 gets them both on here.
You got to leave something tucked up against this head here. Because if you don't, I can get points for. Remember?
What do you?
And he's got
No, what do you
7,
mean?
right?
So
Yep.
if I get you got one of my points, one of my 5 points is you have nothing within 6 inches of the middle of the table.
Oh,
And it kind of gives me a free one if you because the middle of the table is right here,
yeah.
and it's like the first 4 inches are covered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
4.5 inches. So you have to have something touching the middle here to get within 6.
I got you.
So it's kind of a bad one.
And then I have the light launcher.
Okay.
And they're going to shoot all into the water. Hitting on 4s, right?
Yep.
They're not really.
Okay, so we're not gonna move them yet. So that's 5 for you because I really want to get on this point. So I'm gonna advance first with this unit and try to get them to deny you your 5.
Fair.
Because if I can't, then these guys will do it. They'll come over here and shoot. Because I also really want the Judiciary over here for him to fight last.
He's okay. Sounds good.
Is going to shoot
He has to be
Well-
within 3 inches, right?
what's his
Yeah,
base?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough thing. You have to like literally get right up on their butt side.
I need a 2-inch advance.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
So we'll advance first with these guys.
Yep.
1 dice, not 2.
Look out, sir, so you have to shoot.
Yeah.
A 10. So a 4, so I'm moving 10.
I don't know. That looks
I think that gets it.
Oh, I thought you had to go diagonal.
6 inches of the center.
Well, when you're
Nope,
measuring
just out.
Not quite. You needed 1 more inch.
Well, I mean, even if we did
So 5 is a tough one to roll.
diagonal,
Yeah.
You go from base.
And because I rolled it, I have to advance them. I can't
You
not
are
advance them.
advancing, correct?
It would be. Yeah. Okay. We'll say full stop.
So he's hitting on, and there's no negative to hit full star, right?
Nope.
We're gonna advance with
So
them.
Tyrian hits on 2s.
Oh well, I guess I should actually move them, huh?
The Lanark
5.
so 3s. Oh no, that's with the negative. He's down.
No. He's 5 down 4.
So 2s.
So you did move him here.
So we're
Yes.
negative
Okay.
3 damage.
So 6s.
Trying everything else I can first because I want them
Six.
Okay.
up there too.
Okay, now we come to the White Lord.
Okay. And I didn't. Is there a reason I need to hold this? There's no hold more this turn.
No, there's no such thing as hold more. It's
Well, I
like,
know,
did
but
you
none of
did
them
you
are-
have to hold your 2?
Yeah.
Did you have to hold more? I don't think any of those were
No.
for you today.
Okay.
So you can come on off objectives and play.
Yeah. Okay. So next, these guys will advance for 2.
So they can't charge if they
And
advance.
that's 2 White
They don't have any. I'm trying to get them in here to get these guys onto there.
Got it. So they're gonna
They'll hit.
You minus 1 to hit.
14.
You can't draw a line of sight to every
That should be
point.
within 6. Yep. I'll
Okay.
put a unit there. Means I have to kill them.
Again.
Oh, I scored at the end of my turn. Oh, you scored at the end of your turn.
Battle round. Yep.
Okay.
For this guy, from any point of your base.
So yeah, it was the second guy I could get just onto it.
Okay, so
And that guy onto it.
okay, so 3 hits.
Okay.
And these strength 6, toughness
7.
This is his wounds, right?
5.
Yes. Now we'll advance the Judiciary. I need at least a 2.
At negative 2.
What's the
Damage 2.
He's going 4, so he gets 10 inches.
I'll make me swing after everybody else.
2. So what's your save?
Yep.
4. Or 3 up in.
So he will tuck right there.
6.
He fights last now.
Seems good.
So now I have, really quickly, I have
Do I
2
want?
fighting units and
Because you could always put him in the doctrine and make him explode and do all that fun stuff at the beginning of the combat phase. I don't know if you're
I
going to
could
need
put-
anybody else to kill him. I mean,
Yeah.
2 swings did it all the way down to 8, but it's up to you.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of whether I want to put.
You do have to at least bracket him, and you have to kill him to get the points. So
Yeah.
it's guaranteed you have to go at a monster this turn.
Yeah, 10
So he
points.
has to die.
I know. Do I want to get greedy and put the Blade Guard over in these guys?
I got partially lucky with my greed. I'm not going to say it's going to work.
So, tell me about what are these guys' profiles like? Can 3 Blade Guard kill one of them?
No.
No.
T7, 4 up invul, and the claw strikes back every time it rerolls wounds, and every time it rolls a 6, it does neg 7 and 4 damage.
Okay. So let's worry about this
5
guy
damage.
first.
6 combi bolters.
And this guy is 3 up invul in
So
combat.
6 times 4 is 24 shots.
So I think about who do I want where?
2, 4,
So we'll make sure. So that's intentions to be outside of an inch
Okay, seems good.
of both, and these guys will come up with him.
2.
That's the sergeant with
It
2
is
swords.
difficult ground moving through this, remember?
Okay,
Because we counted those as
Yeah.
as difficult ground, as the dense cover.
There.
So they're forests, essentially.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. These guys need to move.
Just has to slide over to stay an inch away from the gaunt.
Yeah, that's fine.
No problem.
What the hell is that stupid thing? So yeah, so I'm gonna
How
go
far does
through
the
one
back
round.
one get?
So they're turning their combi bolters into point weapons.
Oh, jeez. If I come all the way over,
Looking at 4s.
he does get line of sight. Okay. What do these Terminators want to do? Do they just want to hang out?
And then I get a reroll 3s. Now I get a
They're in cover in here?
reroll 1s.
Yeah.
They're just going to hang out, I think. They don't really have any targets. They won't do anything for a second turn. This would be a big blob of points. I don't see anything real practical because, like,
Straight. So
pretty
5
sure all that's
straight.
going to die. Hopefully I can kill those
Then I get a reroll the 1s.
with all my shooting.
One guy will fire.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I guess we better advance them.
Mhm.
Minus one's better.
Are they assault?
Yeah,
I
Okay.
think they're-
everybody's
they're
assault
combi
bolters.
Got it.
4 more inches.
You get a couple more guys in.
Okay, take it on myself. One at a time, just in case I lose too many. I want to pass the drone.
Now, does his grenade launcher count as an assault weapon? It does not, right?
No, it's a heavy.
Okay.
Wait, AP?
Really?
Zero.
The auxiliary grenade launcher's a heavy?
Pass.
Pretty
So-
sure might be. I don't think it's assault. I don't
No.
know. It's your profile. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know. Codex Space Marines.
I'm just curious now.
Little nuances.
Yeah. I don't normally run intercessors.
We're going to the charge phase. Okay.
It doesn't list it on their profile. Let's go to War Gear.
We'll go. We'll charge these guys into here.
Okay. And what's
Grenade
their-
harness.
How far is it?
It's
Right now?
not a thing anymore.
Auxiliary grenade launcher. Yeah.
Auxiliary, that's why.
It's under A. Auxiliary.
3 inches.
You should be right in there.
And then,
Is it?
as John.
Did they FAQ it and it's not a thing?
No, no, it's a thing.
No, that's only on the one one.
Oh, it's not on them? Oh, okay. Then we are going to.
We can just look and see what battle stripes as it is, I guess.
So these guys, for 8.
What do they call it?
We'll do this one first.
A Stardy's grenade launcher.
Miss.
There it is.
Reroll 1.
It's assault,
Oh, okay, cool.
One
so you can
hit.
throw it.
What's the toughness? 1 wound, no hit.
Cool.
Because only the Astartes have it.
Yep.
I think it's 4 or 5.
Okay.
Fighting Marines are toughness 5. And they have
And this
3 episodes.
oh, Cyber Wolf will advance also.
Okay?
Alright. And
He'll go 15 inches. Not use all of it. He'll get back to where he started.
2.
He's just getting a little cardio in,
This is
running back and forth.
not what's the toughness?
Yeah.
Somebody's throwing a stick.
Yeah.
The Terminators are back there. Watch this. Here's the bone. Dun, dun.
So 8 bolt
That's
pistols,
great.
heavy bolt pistols into
Yep.
your
How much are
gaunts.
Yep.
D6.
How do we switch up the camera for some views?
Sure.
You do your bolt pistols. I'm gonna swing around here.
So he wants to go to the ward level.
There it is.
All right. So moving on over here to try and clear me off this
Okay,
objective.
We'll let him get there. They're D6 matter.
So,
So that's gonna kill this.
And the big battle for the Diamond Charon. They're probably gonna get to go first because of the Judiciar.
range.
Judiciar. Terminators are staying still in here.
They threw a bone for the dog and he ran back.
You're auto pass.
And they move to the center. That Calex's assassin.
Okay, so they're all
That guy.
Terminator
Just causing some trouble.
To Riptide?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna spin it.
One more Diamond Charon and everything up on the wall. We'll see how that works out.
And we'll go back to that one. So this is bolt pistols in combat into your gaunts.
Counterfire.
Because you can't throw a grenade in combat, right? Just pistols?
No, just pistols.
Okay, so eight heavy bolt pistols.
Strength 9.
2 misses.
Okay, you got it.
Right on.
So you got 3.
It's guns. I mean,
Yeah.
they still have catalyst. I'll finish rolling it. You're already there.
Them?
So 6 hits.
No, they're toughness 5.
3's to wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 wounds.
And what's the AP on it?
Yeah.
-4.
Nope, they're dead. They're so dead.
Okay.
They're going to up.
I feel like I put catalyst on the wrong unit. I made all kinds of bad choices in that corner. So that was just like I said, that was, I let you gild me.
Oh, okay. So how much damage?
Note to the wise, stick to your battle plan.
D3.
Yep.
I'm going to CP it.
You only get to roll 1, right?
Yep, so okay, they're fine. So 2 go through.
So only the front guy has range on them for his Melta.
Alright, so we'll change it
Can't
to
see them unless you touch this.
+2, 3.
Oh, I can't see through it?
3
It's obscuring, remember?
for 1,
Yeah, okay.
and then 4 for another.
It's all foggy like this thing.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I would have gotten range on him anyway.
Yeah, that's
So,
this game.
mm, I guess they'll just delete the gaunt.
Seems good.
Uh,
He'll shoot a florent.
he'll do what?
He'll shoot the flyer.
Yeah, exactly.
His D6 shots against the Psyker.
Okay, so this is, they weren't stationary, so no bolter discipline. So I guess we'll roll both profiles. So,
Into the gaunt.
yeah,
I'll just pick the gaunt.
okay.
I'll just, into the gaunt. Yes,
Yeah.
into both profiles.
I never ask anybody to pick up models.
Well,
but
it's 4 shots and 2 meltas.
Yeah,
Hitting on 4s. Statistically, 1 melt is going to hit, 2 bolters are going to hit.
yeah.
He has a 6-up save, and we're now in the tactical doctrine.
Yep.
So he doesn't get a save from any of the weapons. So any of those go through, which should,
Right.
they would be picked up.
So the assassin to the flying guy,
Yep,
number of shots, 4.
it is D6. He is a psyker. They on 2s.
All hit. 3 wounds. 4s are good.
No, 5s.
2 then.
Failed them both.
Okay.
2 damage. Puts him down to 10.
Okay. Ragnar will pay -1 to shoot him.
1 goes through.
Hits.
-4 AP.
2 does not wound. 3 Blade Guard will shoot him -1, but re-rolling for Ragnar.
Alright, and then I think that's it.
All hit.
9-inch charge.
A 4, a 2, and a 6 with the 6 wounds.
Did you already see-
-1. Still uses a pistol.
Yep.
But it's a stratagem.
That was into the big guy, right?
Only use
No, in the
per.
Yeah,
the
4 up
flying
yeah,
guy.
Yeah, 4 up
Okay.
intervals,
what was
still
it,
good.
Once per. Is it once per phase or once per?
Okay, then over here. So D6 number of shots from the grenade launcher. For 2. Sweet.
Hitting on 4s.
1 hit, 1 miss.
Yep.
So 4 to wound. 5, that wounds.
Should be a 3 to wound, but
No,
yeah,
but
5
the
wounds
roll
it.
for stratagem.
This is
And
strength
it's
3.
Yeah, it's an assault. It's only strength 3.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
for the.
Got it. So I failed. So 1 down. We'll just
Okay.
count. We'll count them up. There's 10 guys there. So 1 down.
And so we said not all these guys can shoot, right? 1 is still out.
Hey,
Yeah, you got to finish that unit. Whoop.
Stratagems are once per phase.
No, they're all in.
Phase. Okay, then you're good.
And so
9.
I'm not paying to shoot over this.
Yeah. So you're not touching that. So
Yeah.
should be able to see. Everybody can be seen
So
to
1,
here, but it's 18 inches.
2,
All right.
These guys have 2 each.
3, 24. 24, 30, and 36.
Nice. So that one cannot fire. That one cannot fire. So you got 2 more guys
We got. So that we screwed.
because you can't see past his edge.
Okay.
So you got 2 guys left.
Flail looks like this.
So 6 shots.
So the flail.
2 miss.
Hitting on 4s, not 3s, because they're assault.
Yep, you're right. So 2 hits. 2 wounds. 3 wounds, right? Yep.
2 wounds.
Yep.
Yeah, 3s do wound. Save 1, so 2 down out of the unit. Second one, I'll just pop 2. 2 that are off of him. Oh, I want to keep him.
Okay, now the other unit.
Mm-hmm. 4s.
The
Yep.
plague one with the flail. So it has a plague knife and a plague.
So you can get the last 8.
Oh.
Use it for the advantage, no.
Nope, I got 7 through. Now we'll wound.
4 attacks, right?
Wound on 3s.
So 4 attacks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because each time an attack is made with this weapon, roll 2 instead of 1.
4 die.
Okay.
Okay.
Down to a half a brick.
Okay.
-1 hit.
1 more.
They're strong.
Just under a half a brick.
Hard to say.
Stay.
Name just that.
So yeah, I really can't bring anything else to bear on them.
You're negative 1 to hit.
So that's all my shooting.
What's that thing I did?
Yep, so charges. Ragnar with a big 3, he's in there. We'll go that way, so that way the Blade Guard can get in too.
Okay, seems good.
Blade Guard re-rolling. 8. So yeah, just
Get the max number in.
yep.
So he had enough. Oh, damn it! I just see we're breaking things.
Yeah. Yeah, he's built very strangely.
Got it.
And
That's just the objective.
then to pile in, I'm still waiting until they actually activate, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, nobody else was making charges, so Ragnar will go first.
Two CP.
I forgot to put him into the assault doctrine, but that's okay.
That, because they're 2 each, right?
It's only charges.
So we'll do that.
Seems good.
Yeah, I don't.
Gotta kill him. You get a whole bunch of points for killing him. You get 10 points for knocking him a bracket and killing him this turn.
Yep.
So he's got to die. He's your priority target.
You even reminded me. I should have put him in, but that's okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 from Ragnar. Hitting on 2s. Get the 1 out of there.
And do they have an invulnerable save?
Yep. 4.
Okay, so that's one.
Strength 6.
So still 5s.
Still 5s. 1. -4.
Yes, I don't have it.
So 5 up invul.
Okay, so we'll just spend it on
Fail. Damage.
the
Flat
2,
2.
where it
2?
carries over.
Uh-huh.
So down to 3.
He's down to 6.
So Blade Guard now.
No, no, no.
What is it?
I
Get him
think
to 4. He brackets.
well, I'm pretty sure we're going to kill him, because I can still fight twice with the Assault Intercessors.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to.
Strength. The flail is strength. 5.
Blade Guard are
Toughness.
3 and 4.
So 3, right?
So 4 and 5.
That's 3.
Mm-hmm.
4, 4.
You said strength 5 right now.
Huh. I have my book. Just in my binder.
Ah.
Here you go, guys. Think about it. Thank you.
So this is Blade Guard hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s for Ragnar.
And what is the one that you spent?
1, 2.
That carries over.
Converts it.
Okay.
I did a reroll 1 over the 1.
And these are also wounding on 5s.
4 up.
1, 2, 3.
One goes through for 2 damage.
3.
Yeah, 3 at -2, I believe.
Okay, now
I'll go through. Damage.
2 apiece.
That'll be enough to kill him.
Okay.
Now, I'm trying to see if he's a valid target for...
Does he explode or anything?
He will, but I got to do all that if he does. Death Frenzy.
Okay.
It's not a Tyranid character, so he can't frenzy. So see if he explodes.
So we've got the.
He does not.
Nope. Okay.
We got the white
there you go.
archer. So the
And nobody else gets to move or do anything.
Nope.
So we got,
But you got your points.
Like I should have been greedy. Oh well.
Well, you had to make sure he died.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So
people
that's
were
me.
telling me to leave these pieces off this model, the little whips. And I'm like, they look really cool, but
Yep.
they're just like really flimsy. They're just attached to the palm here.
Yeah, that's. I hate when they do that kind of stuff. So
I'll
that's
probably
me.
pin it. All right, all the fun things. I got to kill 2 units this turn.
So I scored 10.
so the guy.
Well, not until the end of the battle round.
Oh, right.
That's the battle
Well-
round stuff. So we'll check all the points at
Yeah.
the end of the battle
we
round.
have
So I need to stay here, which I have.
Mhm.
At the end of your turn, I'm still within 18. I left that guy back there for that.
Okay.
So he's synapse controlled.
So you have to kill both
I have to
those
kill
units.
2 units. Kill your units in the middle that are near the 6-inch objective. And I think he's even there. No, he's not. So just that unit. So I need to kill 2 units. So these are my priority targets for units.
But you also need to take me off of this objective.
Yes.
Don't you?
So that's
So you
all.
gotta
That's
kill
all.
3.
All of my fun things that I want to do. So
vectors of death.
I think we're gonna do that the fun way, just to make sure it happens. But
Oh, so I should have had.
all right. So he's gonna move 16.
So I
Okay.
should have 2 more attacks with the flail. Let's see the flail. That's right.
And the
That's
idea
what
is to be
I see. So
closer
he has a
to
flail,
your
right? And he has a plague knife.
these guys
Yes,
than
yep.
him.
So I
Okay.
got 2 more.
So
I knew I screwed
So you can
up.
smite
I'm
them?
like, that's in the turn, so
Gonna
it's
attempt
yours,
it.
right?
Let's see.
Okay, so they each have 3 attacks.
He only has 1 weapon.
No,
So he has
but he
2.
can attack with the knife also. So
Got it,
but
okay.
it's- So they each has 3 attacks with their plague knife. 1, 2, 3.
Um,
So you're using the plague knife, not the other weapon?
Yeah, well, that's
Running on by is what it feels like. So
Oh, got it. Oh, yeah, yeah.
just to move 9.
No, he's so force.
Oh, I gave 1 more command point, so I go to 4.
Hitting on.
Wounding on.
So plague knife is strength 4.
And T3.
Can't get away now, so he's just going to remain stationary.
Rerolling the 1 because it's a plague weapon.
Maybe. You don't have any reserves, do you?
No.
You're all in.
I'm all in.
No AP. 1 damage.
Yep.
What are you bringing in? Just these guys?
Those guys and a 30-man unit of Termagants.
Oh,
with,
fun.
Shooty Gons.
Okay.
So they're going to do a thing, hopefully. They're not coming in this turn.
It's
Yeah,
super
I
hot
like
in
it.
here.
Especially with this Maelstrom.
Instead of that, I bet the fan's louder than the AC is. Yeah.
Aw.
What's your ask people, is anyone watching anyways?
No viewers.
It wasn't really an announced thing.
No, it wasn't announced at all.
Go for the box cars, says Mason. We will keep this in mind.
Well, this is the perfect test. We'll see how it, yeah, see, feel that AC?
Feels good.
No, because you're standing right in front of it.
Okay, so
He
that's,
says okay and doesn't move.
so, okay, so that's into turn 2, right?
There, here.
You gotta hit that.
All that fun character protection.
Okay.
All right, so movements. We're going to Swarmlord move him again.
To go through wounds, strength. 4.
That's during the shooting phase. I got to finish psychic first.
1 wound.
Okay.
That's during the shooting phase. So nobody else is going to move.
Okay.
So we're going to do some psychic phase. I can't target him with any psychic stuff, but I can onslaught. Do I want to do that if he runs?
Okay, what,
Actually, I want to do some more movements. We need to get. We're going to go that way.
Okay.
So
any modifier?
No,
he's actually going to move a second time with the Tyranid stratagem. So 1 command point to move. I'm down to 3. He's going to move 16 more inches.
Alright, and then is that end of turn?
Yep.
You kill.
This guy should be right here. Sorry.
That's fine.
So 16 inches.
Kill nothing.
Bam. I feel my charge.
Don't really need that one, but we'll be there.
You got spread the signal.
The Swarm Lord should have run because he can't do anything. He can't shoot, so he's going to run. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
I should have done that. I'm on a box here.
Okay.
5 more inches.
Command point.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll to see if I get my command point back. He rolled a 10. He needs a 7, so what's the
All right. Diamond Charon is going to jump the dooley-doo. Let's see, I'm still within 6 inches of him, so he can double move if I need to. You know, I may actually like that better.
How's Maelstrom going?
Good.
It's
We're in the.
definitely tricky.
Does it mess up the game?
It's just different.
Just different.
It's
It's a
just-
different
just
style,
very-
a different flow.
very
You're
different.
like one round you're on objectives, one round you're like last
Yeah.
turn he had to kill a monster and he did it and got
Are
his
you guys
points. and-
maxing your points?
No.
Oh gosh, no.
What's the score? Like 38
5-0 right now.
Oh, things are going well.
Mm-hmm.
What'd they finish on Tabletop Tactics? 30 to something?
30
Yeah,
to
it's something along
concede.
those lines.
36 to concession.
Yeah, well, he was pretty screwed.
I mean, Lawrence was about to score like 15 or 20 more.
One connect would end him. I think I just need to deal with that problem. One connect. You'd have a 50-50 chance. I would need to have 2 connects. But I reroll all the hits on 6s. I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to jump on him with the big guy.
Yeah.
We'll try that. We'll see if that works. I think we're going to try that because I need to get rid of that problematic child. Okay, so
He's
we're going
not
to
the
do
one
Psychic
that's-
Onslaught back here. That's the. We're going to start with the one on the end.
That's the guy with the skull head that explodes all crazy like.
No, that's this explodes the
Yeah.
skull head. Yeah,
Okay.
he also can deep strike and charge 3d6.
Oh, nice.
So we'll start here. Let's do this guy first because he doesn't have any benefits. We'll do the smite there, and then he's going to do the his second one is let's see the power he has. The
This guy's not a psyker,
catalyst. He's not a psyker.
so he's gonna smite.
Smite this unit.
Yep.
Fail.
Nice.
And then we're going to catalyst. See if it goes off. 6. It's the catalyst is a 6, I believe, but I'm -2, so that's a fail as well.
Okay.
So his 2 powers are done. So we need the onslaught for him to be able to charge after, running.
Okay.
If it works, we'll see if I get it.
Wall of mirrors.
7. That's he's +1, so that does work. It will go off on a 7.
I'll attempt to deny.
Okay, so it's a 6 officially. So
Yeah.
try and deny it. You go down to 2.
Yep.
I'm down to 3.
18 inches.
7.
You beat it. Okay, so it's not charging.
Sweet.
All right, and then the.
What does that do?
Hey, that's big. Now you gotta. Now you
He'll
gotta
probably
shoot them.
he'll probably double move himself, and I can shoot them. It shouldn't be a problem. And then the second power is the smite, right?
Yep.
He had his smite. I'm on the second smite, so it'll be a 6 normally. Goes off. So D3 mortal wounds into your unit. 2 kills a guy.
Do that after they.
Nope, over here. That's this guy.
Oh,
I'm casting him. He's the one
Yeah.
who cast onslaught back
Yep.
onto that guy. He failed both his powers.
I got you.
And now I'm on the third power, which is the psychic scream. Same target.
And they act like they never moved.
Goes
so they're
off.
blocking that.
Leadership check.
One scrambler done.
Failed. Doesn't get any off. So I have to exceed your leadership with 3 dice to make that
Oh, okay.
D3 mortal wounds. It's kind of a crappy smite for Tyranids. That's the way it works. Okay, so all the psychic powers, Symbiote Storm. That one's kind of key. So I needed a 6 rolling 1s. That's an 8. All right, so exploding 6s again on this fancy guy.
Nice.
That works pretty well in his location. And he did move, so I'm going to have to spend another command point and go down to 2 in my shooting phase, so he counts as stationary. So we're going down to 2 command points. In the movement phase, or in the shooting phase, he's going to move and run.
You just pulled him and I didn't consolidate. Can I consolidate Ragnar?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're still closest.
Closest is here.
Let's take them out.
That's fine.
So he's still got closer. Because I'm trying to look out sir him for 2 ways.
That's fine.
Yes.
That's fair. You got the idea, but so Swarm Lord's going to make a double move.
And what's their
Okay.
normal?
So he's going to, because he can't charge this turn, so he's just going to move and advance.
And I'm against the law, so if you shoot from here, I can use.
Yep. And then do you ignore AP?
For 13 more.
But I got a 4 pinball.
Jesus fast.
4 pinball. Okay. We are going to just shift him.
Probably doesn't have a target. He's just going to be hanging out, being kind of a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the fun things first. Shooting phase. We're going to do Symbiote Storm, exploding 6s into that unit.
While you're still moving, are your gaunts coming in or no? They're staying out till turn 3?
Everything's
Reserves?
going to stay in turn 3. I
Okay.
don't have any need for objectives at this point.
Yeah.
My stuff was Alpha 3, Beta 4, Gamma 1. So Alpha 3 was territory seizure in a battle room 500 points. If there are no enemy models within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield, that's what I'm
Yep.
intending to do. That's the Alpha 3. The Beta 4 was the holding the line. At the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if you control objective marker 1 within your territory. That's what I'm intending to do over here.
Okay.
And then the last one, Gamma 1, which was the Eradicate, which is at the end of the turn, score 8 victory points of 3 or more enemy units. I need to kill 3.
Okay. Those are the 3 you need to kill anyway.
Exactly. So I have to kill 3 enemy units this turn to get that. That's the 8.1. That's the hard one. So we're going to start by, we're going to go Symbiote Storm fired into that unit.
Okay.
Exploding 5s, because I counted as stationary for the stratagem. Rerolling 1s. It's going to be 2 additions.
3 ankles.
So the first volley into that unit. These don't have a storm shield, do they?
Nope.
Ouch. That's going to be
Stay within 3. So I'll take the
5
minus
at negative
penalty.
3. And
Um,
any fail removes.
You can shoot him again.
Yes.
But only at the same target.
Nope, I can choose any other target.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll it then, just in
Yeah.
case. So 5,
Yeah, it's 5.
5 6s,
Because you're in cover, I think it's 5s. Neg 3.
5 5s. Yeah. Okay. I rolled 1 5.
So that wipes the unit.
Yep. They're multi-damage, I take it.
Yep, they are 2 damage apiece.
Perfect.
And then he'll fire again at the this unit here with the shields.
Okay.
There we go. Second shot. Rerolling the 1s. I got 4 explodes.
Jeez.
So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 dice to the hits. Wow. I
Who's
love.
winning right now?
5-0 for me.
Yeah, he's still winning.
You don't
And
know
he basically will pull out 10 points. We already know he's going to pull
Yeah.
out 10 points at the end of this battle round. So
But
you
probably
don't
not.
lose on
15.
your home
2,
planet?
3,
Come on.
6 total saves. Every fail is a removed Marine.
6, 4 ups. 2 died anyway.
Yeah.
That dice will just
So
stay
that
down
wipes that unit. That's 2 units down.
there. Yep. All right, all comes down to killing my my assassin
We're
there.
going to put the Hive Guard Yeah, if I want to kill the assassin, I'm trying to think of what's easier. The Hive Guard can shoot all the way across the table. I like that better. He's planning to kill the assassin. So we're going to go Hive Guard into your Blade Guard here. Sound good?
Yeah.
So we got 12 shots from the Hive Guard.
What are they wounding on?
There's T4, right?
Yeah.
2s.
So I will transhuman them.
Okay.
So you can wound me on
4s. So you spend your last 2 command points, or you got 1 left?
1 left because it's less than 5.
So I got 2 left. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Here we go. Hive Guard firing into Blade Guard.
What you got?
Rerolling 1s. Nice. Only 1 miss. Yes, because every one of them can draw an unobstructed line of sight to that guy hanging on the end. Even though it's indirect, it still has to draw. Anyway, so winning on
So
4s.
anyone in the unit?
So in every model in the unit. So this one can draw an unobstructed 1mm line from there to the model without crossing this.
I got you. Okay.
So no negative to hit. So hitting on or winning on 4s now.
Yep.
1. So 3.
Yeah, it'll be
6,
after
8.
3:30, but just go ahead and
Jeez.
leave it
At
on.
D3 damage apiece. -2, so you're on invuls.
8, you said?
Yep.
And are 2 of them in cover for that thing? Oh, cover wouldn't matter for my storm shields.
-2. So Storm Shield would knock you down 1.
So 3
Cover
is for
knock
2
you
of
down.
them.
Yes, for 2 of them that's 3. So you got to roll. You choose.
So I'll
Which
just start
model?
1 at a time
Yeah.
on the guy in cover.
So you
This
start.
is, the sergeant's not
Oh,
in
it's
cover.
how many wounds do they have? 3?
3 wounds
Well,
apiece.
well, yeah, because they're multi-damage. I'd prefer you to roll them 1 at a time. So you got 8 of them. So rock it out, buddy.
So a 3. Pass. 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 Fail.
Maybe kill 1. 2 damage.
Sweet.
So freaking ridiculous. All right, so I shot the wrong unit. That's all right.
How powerful is that?
I don't
Blade-
want to.
don't shoot Blade Guard in cover.
No, I got you. So
Put that over there.
charge.
Okay.
You have to go with the assassin here.
So you just turn it down.
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna double 1s will fail.
This is gonna
I made
get
it.
the big gun, right?
So
Yep, him.
all right.
Him.
So how this works is I got 6 attacks. Re-rolling all the hits. So I need to hit 6s, and then I
Yeah.
need to re-roll to hit
Start doing
6s.
your shooting phase.
Okay.
So 6s.
Um,
There's 1.
Okay.
And again, no more judges, only 1.
Sweet.
So
You're telling me there's a chance.
Winning on 2.
Let me read this here. Hold on, don't read it.
CP?
Yeah, then you're 50-50 off it. We got to try and kill him. CP. Yeah, there's a wound.
What's
So I'm down to 1.
What's the damage? Or
It's you need it in. You get a 4-up invul, no matter what.
save? Okay.
It's a lightning fast reflexes,
6.
of course. And then the tail is a 6. Didn't get it. Oh, that's all right. Okay, that is such a tough model to kill. Anyway,
And so,
So-
I needed to hold more than you. So contesting, and so we're
that wasn't
the same.
one of yours, was it?
More than your, in your deployment zone. Not deployment, your half, wasn't it? Wasn't that my 3rd one?
I didn't think you had one that was that.
Oh, maybe not. What was my 3rd
I
one?
think that was last round. So your 3, where you were all like kill things. So you had gamma, your gamma 5.
Gamma 5. At the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if you control more objective markers in your opponent's territory than your opponent.
So you don't control more. We control the same.
No, same.
So you don't get that one.
Because you contest. Because you
Correct.
killed those
I
two
got
guys.
10 points.
We both got 10.
Yeah, we both got 10 this turn.
Okay. So now, Johnny, it's 15 to 10. Going into 3. Going into top of 3.
I'm confused by what is it?
All right, so we're gonna roll for our fun stuff again.
Yep.
So they are the
So
from here to
a
here?
3.
From there
So that's
to there?
gamma.
Yep. You've only got a 6 left. Nope, you got a 6 and a 1 left on gamma.
Okay.
Everything else
Roll.
has been chosen on gamma.
Here to here.
5. So I
So-
get to choose.
6 or 1.
Oh. So what's your highest?
9.5.
Power level?
Power level.
Swarmlord. 14.
And he's not near anything.
Mm-hmm.
Rad. So 6 then, I guess.
For those guys.
Incursion Strike Force. Score 5 victory points at the end of at the end of any phase. Score 5 victory points
When you moved them back like that,
if you kill if a vehicle or monster
Yeah.
was destroyed
Shots.
or lost more than
Okay.
more wounds as a result of an attack made by that phase by at least 3 different units.
Alright, cool.
Sweet. So I can't do that.
We're going to start.
All right, so your next one?
Well, you next, right?
What's his
That's
input?
right. I need to remember all these fun things. Okay, so me, it's going to be on.
So he has a 4 up.
That's going to be my alpha.
He's got a
Alpha
5 up.
5. What's alpha 5? So alpha 5 for me is the territory seas.
Yeah, he has
At the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if there are 2 or more quarters of the battlefield that do not have any enemy units in them. So
What do you gotta do?
keep 2 quarters clear.
Well, you already did that. Well, no, you gotta
he's
kill that
still
guy,
there. That's got to be at the end of the battle round, so you still have all your activations.
yeah.
So 2 quarters clear. Let me see if up or down would help me. I got 1 command point left.
And he has a 5 up. Revolting leaders.
Yeah, they changed it.
Now is he,
No, it's 3 quarters.
Is he
At the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if there are 3 or more quarters of the battlefield that each have, 1 or more of your units. That's 6. Hold on. So
Yeah,
down
that's
would do it,
the
but I'd have to be in 3 quarters. I'm going to do that one.
You're gonna engage
I'm
on
going
all
to pay
fronts?
1 point, and we're going to move it to engage on all fronts. So give me 5 points if I'm in 3 different quarters, and I got reserves this turn.
Yeah,
So this is
okay.
actually good.
That's-
So I'm down. I'm out of command points, but I'll
Yep.
take
So we'll start.
my.
So that's like a guaranteed 5 points.
Yeah, you can't take it away from me. Even if, I mean, you could probably try deny it all out.
No, I can't screen you out enough.
No, because I can fly the tyrant twice. And
Yeah.
Yeah. No. All right. So gamma. That was yours. Mine's the alpha 6. All right, yours.
Hitting on 4s.
1,
Alpha.
6.
Alpha 6. So yours is alpha 6 is a raid. So yours is at the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points if you control objective marker 3 in your opponent's
Strength 5,
territory.
Toughness 4, wounding on 3s.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I get rerolling charges going that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's a thing.
6 ups.
It could happen.
3.
All right, and mine. Oh, that was.
Alright. Next for more units.
We both got alpha 6 this turn.
Nice.
This is a weird game. It's like it takes more time to set up for
Oh,
your
yeah.
in-betweens.
A 9-inch
That's
rerollable, I could do that.
Beta 5. So my beta 5, make sure I haven't already got that one. I have not gotten beta 5. And my beta is hold the line 5. At the end of the battle round, I have 5 victory points if your objective marker 2, you hold objective marker 2 within your territory. If I hold that at the end of my turn, I hit 5 points. So that's my unobtainium. Beta 5. All right, that's my unobtainium. Alpha 6 is engage. And yours.
4.
So that's beta.
So I can't shoot at any other character, right?
Beta 1.
Have not done beta 1 yet. Your beta 1, heroic deeds. At the end of the turn, 8 victory points if the warlord was destroyed.
Who's your warlord?
Yeah.
So that's not happening.
Yeah, I left him out.
So that's going to be a tough turn for you.
Yeah, I get 5 points probably, if that.
Hey, if you get 5 and I get 5, then it all works, right?
Yeah, that works.
That's a beta. Actually, that's 8 points if you can kill him. That's one of your big ones.
Yeah, but I can't get to him.
Minus 1
I know.
damage.
Okay, so here we go for mine. Final one for me.
They're pretty good in combat.
It's going to be my gamma 6. Gamma 6 is the eradicate one for me. That's the one I like killing things.
Oh, but I can spend 1 CP next turn to do that one again.
Correct.
But you can just run him away.
Oh, he moves 18 inches just walking around the table.
Yeah.
So
He's
yeah,
hard to
those
catch.
guys are going that way.
The end of the phase.
This way, or these guys are going this way.
5 victory points of a vehicle or a monster model from your army. Destroyed 2 or more enemy units that phase. No, that's onslaught. Hold on. At the end of the turn, vehicle or monster unit from your army destroyed 1 or more enemy units. Okay, so if a vehicle or a monster kills 1 enemy unit, which I'm pretty sure I can do,
Okay.
hopefully,
Mortarian or the
and that's
Remember,
gamma
What is it?
6.
negative 1 to hit.
Minus 1 to hit? Yeah. Alright. We're going into them. Or
Okay,
18 wounds.
we're ready.
Many.
Okay.
Oh man! All right, round 3. For those of you watching, this is actually, I know nobody's even watching right now, but for those of you watching,
We'll go from here first.
it's very difficult to set up from turn to turn to turn. I'm discovering.
Yeah, we'll go
I do
from
like the
here.
fluid and making you have to make
more.
choices at the table. And I already made one mistake that cost me 8 points, which is what's given him the lead.
Right, hitting on
I had 8
fours,
points, and I made
minus one to hit.
I made a bad choice in the first turn.
Fives, 1 marker light.
Oh, you put marker lights on Mortarian?
Yep.
Oh, get out of here with that.
Reroll.
That's what they're saying. If this does come to fruition, they said it'll be a lot easier with those cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
cards before, so they'll probably just put it like open war type cards. You guys gonna do this tomorrow for stream?
No, we're playing-
2 marker lights.
Playing
Basic
regular.
battle ready or
Yeah.
basic battle stuff.
After you guys are done, well, I'll show you what
G3 marker lights.
Zach showed me. So,
So it's 3 marker lights. We will go from the vehicle over there to Morty and the rest of their weapons. So the vehicle is going to shoot there, let marker light into here. Marker light first, re-rolling ones. Marker
Bring
light
out the Terminators.
Yep.
We're not doing any part of your good right now, hanging in the back. Are they WYSIWYG? Does one of them have a missile launcher?
Gonna go next turn too.
Yep.
Sweet.
Is it? And then. Oh, another shot.
So this thing's not difficult, right?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just these two right here.
I was making sure, otherwise they were not getting out.
Into that single guy that was over there. Not within 12 inches.
Double Lightning Lancaster.
They moved. Okay, so we got to try to get.
Now hold on.
So that's what this list is missing,
Hold on, he's got something.
is the advance and charge for a warlord
Double
trait.
Lancaster has-
But it wouldn't be a list built for Onslaught. Your list
Yeah.
right now is built for another one. This is my tournament list also.
Yeah.
So we're both playing our tournament level lists, which we've been using in the other missions out of the
Well,
chapter
no, this
approved.
is a brand new list.
Well, that's what I mean, but
Yeah.
it's made with chapter approved missions.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, each time it's one, we know that.
This list was actually made
So he
for
has
killing
five
Thousand
balls,
Suns generically, not
6.
a specific list, but just
And well, he also
generic
has
Thousand Suns.
Each time attack with an armed penetration.
They're minus 2 to move.
He ignores it.
They're on difficult terrain.
Oh, I should have piled them.
Alright, so there's no
Oh, well.
anyways.
They couldn't pile. There was nothing left. Ragnar killed him himself. Remember?
6, 7, 5.
Oh, they should have.
No, they did.
They should have moved and piled. Yeah,
3.
up to 6 inches.
And he
So you give me a pile like that or no?
That's fine.
has
Okay.
a 3, I think. Let's say.
Because that goes to making my 5 points impossible.
2 go through. So he takes 10. So he's down to.
So this guy kind of has to straggle behind a little bit because he had to go around.
One of them has 1 wound left.
Yeah.
That's just objective marker
Right.
2. I know it's tough to move around the dice. Oh,
And I'm going to spend a CP, reroll that
Gonna be a
marker.
9.
One.
Yep.
Lost that marker.
Jump on!
I mean, excuse my language.
Joe Font, we're gonna get a little dollar jar here for Joe Font.
a swear jar.
Once you start throwing money in, that's when you stop the swearing.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Joe Font's on your mom.
Do I need a 4th marker?
Are those all dead?
Yeah. He, this guy does D6 damage each.
Oh, I'm very well aware of that fancy. The stealth thing. Yeah, those are good.
Ion, I mean, not the ion,
All I
the,
know, Joe,
Fusions.
next turn,
Heavy
this is
fusion.
the prototype fusion.
This is what's happening next turn. These guys are going this way, he's going that way, or he's going this way, and they're going that way. So I'm done with all this shooting nonsense.
Stop shooting at me. I'm
There's-
just gonna get into combat and
I
kill you.
spent 4 CP to put Cloud of Flies on those guys.
Wow.
There's no reason to keep him in to not fall him back. I don't have Oath.
Yeah.
Does he count against Oath if I take Oath because he's not?
Joe Font.
I need that objective.
Shoot.
If you fall back and fail all your charges, I keep that object. I take that objective from you.
But I can fall back over here,
Okay.
Don't be
right? 7
scared.
inches. I want to shoot him.
Okay.
Can he heroically intervene?
No,
No.
not a character. Wish you could. We don't have any heroic intervention shenanigans.
Cold Star first.
Yeah, 'cause I wanna put all these
-3,
pistols into him.
rolling ones.
And I want to mark him with the Mordecai's Teeth Bolt.
Alright, all 3.
Reroll.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh yes, he's well in range. So I think that's it.
I didn't get Catalyst off, which kind of sucked. I really wanted to give it to him.
Okay.
The floors?
So We'll start with the most important.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The most important thing. I totally forgot. Before we get moving on this, I was supposed to try and eat that guy. That was the point.
Okay, yeah.
You have to make a strength check.
Okay.
So if your model lived or not, this makes a difference. So on a strength check, your strength is 4.
Okay.
You need a 3 to meet, but you have to beat my strength. So you need a 4 or better on the dice
Okay.
to get away from my spine maw.
Otherwise, I can't fall back.
No, otherwise
You
I do
just eat
D6
him.
mortal wounds,
Okay.
attempting to eat him.
A 3.
So it is D6 mortal wounds, and I'm out of rerolls in the combat
And I-
phase, so I can't reroll it. I rerolled the damage.
I can't reroll that.
No, it's not. It's a strength test, so,
So
no. It only does 2 mortal wounds. So
Okay.
he's still alive. He just has 2 less wounds.
Okay.
That's just I needed to remember that.
Yeah.
And he has a 5 up feel no
Well,
pain
you're just
now
gonna cut
naturally.
something?
Oh no,
okay.
only if it killed the model. He didn't kill it.
Okay.
If he removes a model that way, then he gets a 5 up feel no pain for the rest of the game, as it
Nice.
digested him.
Nice. Okay. So we're gonna go with the most important shot first from the Judiciaire.
Yep, fire the bolt. 2.
And of course, I'm in the.
Is he 2 or 3?
He's 3. I'm pretty sure. In,
He's like a same as a chaplain kind of deal.
I'm pretty sure. We'll double check.
shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think only the tech marine is 2. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
I think I'm murder tag, but you just hear Ragnar, Arga, and Lord Town. Before
Elites.
So we'll go from here to there.
Where is he? There he is.
Both shots this time.
BS3.
Yep, hitting on 3s. Come on, buddy. Stick that bolt.
Rerolling
Shine.
1s for Arjak.
Of course.
I mean for.
On 3s.
Oh, fails.
He rolled the 2.
Nice.
Ah, that bolt. You know, that's what happens when we take those funny relics to just play around and have a good time.
So, 3 heavy bolt pistols from the blade guard into your big guy there. He's unwounded. That's a 3 for the thing. I was like,
Yeah,
you
that's his
got 3
objective.
wounds?
No, he's got 18 wounds still.
3 hits.
Yep.
We'll go Ion into him.
A 4 is probably no good.
Plasma.
Nope, you need 5s.
Ragnar
He's T7.
Plasma also.
hits.
Or,
No good.
or what are we doing? 6.
The missiles can actually see him.
Yeah.
This is not obscure. Remember, he's 18 wounds or more. What do you fire next? The bolt pistols?
From those guys. Yeah, I'm working my way
Oh, you got it.
across. So, all hits. That was a wound for a second there. I saw a bunch of 5s and 6s. Like, sweet.
And we're in 3, so now we're in additional -1 AP for pistols.
Grenades. Grenades is assault.
I know, but
I mean, grenades is the second one. Pistols are in the third. You're right.
yeah, we're in the 3rd now.
I always flip flop those two in my brain.
Yeah, we're in the 3rd one now. It's pistols and
Yeah. 3 at -2
Ions, rerolling 1.
because they're heavy bolt pistols.
5.
5s.
2 go through. Single
Sweet.
damage.
Single damage.
Right here. Strength. 9. So 2.
Um,
-4.
I'm gonna put everything into those gaunts from these 2.
Save the time.
Yeah.
Fair.
This is the same thing exactly.
And so the assassin can't fall back and shoot.
No.
He's not an ultramarine.
No, he's not ultramarine. He's literally running away like
sure.
that thing tried to eat me. Shoot the crap out of that.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I messed up. Oh well.
He literally tried to, and he wrestled with it, and took
Yeah.
a couple of mortal wounds, and then got away. He did not die. He's wounded.
Your bodyguards
But I didn't kill him.
do they have? Wait, is he your own side?
Oh, so your base, right? Not to your wing.
It's to the base. Well, you can measure line of sight to any part of the model,
Yeah.
but the distances are measured to and from the bases.
I forgot.
Oh, okay, no, so everybody's in. Just
If I roll a 6, I get a north of 2. I forgot.
so the flamer obviously can't hit him. He's out.
You don't want to. You want to send the rocket over here?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll do 2 crack rockets over there first.
Okay.
Those
Those
What do they
on
wound on?
3s. He's
Those
only
strength
T7.
Oh,
All
yeah.
my big mugs are T7, except for him. He's T8.
Oh,
It's weird. This one's actually less toughness than this one.
So we're gonna go from here to your flanker.
How many wounds does the brood does this guy have?
12.
Oh, so 2 rockets. Box tries to kill him.
He's got a 4 up invul, and you have to be able to see him.
Go onto them.
This blocks him
Does it?
because it draws across your base here. It blocks
Oh, the whole base obscures. Yeah. Okay.
Because we don't have any buildings that are clear cut.
Yeah.
We have to use the base frames.
Okay.
This is a kind of a weird.
Otherwise,
world.
I would try it.
It's worth a shot.
So rockets into him and the big guy.
Strength 6, toughness 6.
I rolled it. Oh well. They both miss.
His toughness is 6.
I was gonna pop a CP and
the
make
rest
them all
of them
hit
are
on
going
twos.
here.
Yeah. That was dumb. Okay.
Did you want to pop one? You're down to CP1.
Yeah.
So,
So
hits
those
on
are
a
both
2.
hit.
Well, one was a. Did you have a 1
Two
and a 2?
twos.
2 twos. Okay.
Yeah.
So both hit.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Because you wanted to do it because all your targets efficiency here too.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys are going into him, right?
Yep. So wounds on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Both wound.
Yep.
-3, I think.
-2. Missiles. Oh, you're not in heavy doctrine, so it's only
Right.
-2.
Okay.
And it's D3 damage, not D6.
Really?
At least a Typhoon missile launchers are D3, I think now, not 6. I keep getting this
Cyclone.
mistake. Cyclone missile launchers. I didn't think they were as strong as the regular rocket launchers.
I think they are.
I keep getting that confused if that's the case. It'd be in the Cyclone missile launcher.
D6.
And they are rockets.
Heavy
Okay.
2, strength 8, -2.
Okay, so -2, so he goes to a 5 anyway. Both fail. D6s.
Nice. That's the whole reason I took him, because I used to have a heavy weapons
Typhoons
squad.
are only D3. One of them is only D3. Anyway,
7.
not bad.
Oh, I should almost CP the 1.
Well, the half brackets him.
You control
Nah, we'll charge him.
1, so 5 points.
So that's them shot. So
Oh,
he,
no, the rest of the
yeah.
bolters.
I was saying, whatever. So
You're finishing
he can
that,
still shoot his storm bolter at him, right? Even though he shot his missiles elsewhere.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's the only thing that was coming here was the missiles. You said everything
Yes,
else was going
yeah.
there. So number of bolt shots.
Yeah. So 9 guys.
Moving.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Well, I owe you 4 more. So on 2s.
It doesn't matter
And 5s afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
if it was here.
I owe you 2 more guys. So.
Okay. So these jabronis, they don't have much, right?
What do you mean have much?
Like their toughness 4, 5, and
5 and 7.
and these are 7 and 9.
We'll pull that dice out and put that one back.
7 and 6.
Only 2 miss, but now 5s. Ugh. That one's super cocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He takes 3.
Sweet.
So if you're thinking of
That
going
was
something
7.
this way,
I'm just trying to figure out where to place them to make them.
Yeah, I think that's worth a CP to do all those wounds to those 2.
for-
Yeah, it increased the count.
Yeah.
It definitely increased the
Too
count.
big to fit in here, right? So,
So that's it for
know what
shooting.
you actually get to him.
We deleted the gaunts.
So Morty
So charges.
can go that way
Everybody's re-rolling.
because you're a 12-inch, right?
Rerolling charges.
Here.
Yeah, for
When
Ragnar.
you charge, you can't actually, how can you get in?
So 9. We already determined that.
Yeah,
They're
so 9
he's
re-rolling.
10.
You can't move over.
And yeah, he's 10. Okay.
So we got a 9 and a 10 re-rolling on both.
Okay,
So we'll do the blade guard first.
Okay.
okay.
Needs a 9.
I'm not trying to.
Got it.
Nice.
Because then you have 2 each, right?
1 wound each.
Oh, yeah.
Needing a 10.
D6. And what for-
Oh, if I could only re-roll one of them at a time, like an orc, that'd be awesome. Because I rolled a 6 and a 1. And a 4 and a 1. So they fail.
Okay.
And I think Ragnar's not within 12.
If you string him back, he will be. But what are you trying to trigger for?
No, just to
Trying to
charge.
charge. He's not within 12. No.
Yeah, no.
Not within 12. I thought he was trying to
Well,
trigger
I
back
could
for
definitely
back.
delete those things over there.
Yeah, re-roll ones isn't worth it. I'll get the
Sounds
extra attacks. And he
Yeah, I
can't
could
charge
probably
because he
delete
fell
things.
back.
Yeah, we're just gonna get
So yeah, we'll just pile in and fight.
Okay.
maybe 5 or 6.
Killing a monster, I think, is one of your things, isn't it?
I think so.
5.
4, 4,
And then I'm on the objective.
and 5. 6s explode. 2s.
So I should have a 4-inch charge.
1, 2, 3.
to the drone.
One.
Here.
So I had 2 more.
Yep.
I'm winning on
You would have to go
winning on
one.
5s.
If you go up the wall, it's gonna be up one.
No, I get breachable.
Oh, breachable. That's right. They're infantry. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 5s?
Yeah. Too bad,
I'm gonna live on these 5-ups right here.
too bad I wasn't white scars. I had 4 6s.
I do make 3 5-ups, so
Nice.
only 4 go 3. That's 8.
Yep.
He has 1 wound remaining.
That's why I wanted to get the other guys in more than them to fight again. Oh, I wouldn't have enough to fight again.
right here. Yep. So it's like
My turn to swing.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
you don't hurry up in the game, right?
So this is kind of an odd position,
Mhm.
but I'm actually gonna. Are you basing? Were you basing him? So he
I was
couldn't
gonna,
move?
yeah.
Okay, so he can't move. Then I have to actually kill you, and then. So 6 attacks, hitting on 5s, rolling all the hits, because I'm a final bracket.
What are you wounding on? Because I'll probably transhuman them.
Winning on 2s.
2s. Yeah, I'll transhuman.
So you're spending your last command
Yep.
point to transhuman. So no additional hits, only 2 hits,
Okay.
and
4s.
1 wound.
Invuln.
Inside here.
3. Kills 1.
Fails, that kills the wounded one, and then the tail missed, and strength check. Again, 4+.
Closer, right? Yeah, I'm outside of the range, right?
Just 1 4+ angel roll.
1 4+ roll. See if you can get away.
2.
So D6 mortal wounds.
It doesn't?
Hot 6 here eats both those models.
Yeah.
Not a judge, but it does eat 1, so he has a 5-up, feel no pain from this point forward for the rest of the game.
All right. Well, the sergeant's still there with his cool Grey Knight sword.
Seems good. They didn't kill him.
Can't go right here?
Nope.
Yeah, and I can't fight again anymore.
He's a player, right? Not the gun.
I guess that's it.
You have to count all 3.
No, it's still a 7, right?
All right,
Because
all the
what's the
fun
toughness?
things. Mine.
Right?
4.
He
Yeah,
did
sorry.
not die,
That-
so
I have
fortunately he
no
does have to
personal
fall
background.
back. Because if he dies, then you still get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's
So
more
I don't like falling back with that
personal
guy, but I guess I have to. He's got like 8 inches of movement.
We're
Okay.
gonna Come over here.
I'll still sit there because I just need that objective.
He's got 8 inches of movement, so he is
He's
6.1
He's
away.
6. Yeah, he moves 6. Oh, 6.1. Because you can heroically
Yeah.
intervene. Yeah, if this guy lives,
Okay.
I'm planning on killing him.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
done with this one since
That's my plan anyway.
Yeah.
Um, Swarmlord's going to come play. Pass in
What the
front.
hell does... I think he's a 5'2", right?
Be closer to your 1 model. To this guy than that guy.
Okay.
There's 9 inches. Plenty of room. Flyrant is going to run. That gun never really does him any good. 3 plus 16 is going to be 19. It's not bracketed yet, so 19.
And yeah, reroll on that 1 for damage would have killed him. Oh well.
He can still fire at them through here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But then you wouldn't have.
I wouldn't be able to
you're out of
transhuman.
command points. I got 1 command point now.
Okay,
Yeah.
Um,
so that's all my movement, right?
this would be the closest model for smiting. Just going to try and smite his ass off the table.
We're gonna do- Oh, at the end of the move. Like quite
All right. I'm gonna bring the gaunts. Yeah, movements, shenanigans. These guys are gonna maneuver. I'm gonna run. Sorry.
Oh.
So weird.
I'm going to recover D3 on my Malignant Playcaster.
Move 4 more.
So you get 1
Enough
wound
from
back.
office objective.
So
12
he gets
inches.
3 wounds left. So he's taking 1 wound.
Hey, John.
Yep.
This is contingent thing. Block also Overwatch, or for not Overwatch, but Greater Good.
Greater good says what? Read the rule.
At the end.
If it says he fires Overwatch without a penalty, I think Greater Good says a different wording.
Oh yeah, it has a new wording. Hold on, let me get. Where's my phone?
At the end, the battle rounds for 5 victory points.
Yeah, because
You can
everyone's
fire
watching.
Oh, the shooty gots.
Yeah.
3.
So it's turn 3 now, right?
It is. Yeah, turn 3.
So now everyone's at 6 inches. The place, this guy is at
Dang, that
9.
one's objective 3.
Tyranids at 9.
Beta 1.
You guys should be within 6.
Cut off the, yeah. So I'm scoring nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you. No, I'm scoring nothing, guaranteed.
I gotta figure out how to fit them all here. Make sure I'm staying 9 inches away.
Are the bugs starting to come back on their home planet?
Yeah. This round he got no points. But he
Seth
didn't.
Paul says he's watching on his living room TV.
This does not give me a very big area to put 30 gaunts. That's not big
No.
enough. You didn't give me much.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't want to be over there.
Okay.
I want to shoot your intercessors.
Alright.
I don't think you can.
That's
I
only
can.
on Mortarian.
They're 18 inches, so we're gonna come in
Okay.
here.
So
And
now
we'll drop the 3 that'll fit there for this quarter.
So we're gonna do Miles.
I know what 3 fit there for that quarter. Look at this. Look at this.
Okay.
3 fit there really nice for that quarter.
Yeah.
Goes off on an 8. Closest guy takes one more than
Lichter
one.
does have to come in this turn.
This is the closest one within 12, right?
I didn't do that.
He's just gonna sneak on in back here.
Beta.
Yeah. Don't give up free kills.
Now I guess you have to smite Cold Star, right?
Yep.
That goes off
All
on
right,
his
so I'm
feet.
just gonna stay 18 inches away from your
He takes
guys.
one more than
For everybody's gonna be there for shooting. This is a lot of shots.
D3, right?
Only 1 command point, so I can't fire him twice.
1.
But it's gonna be 90 shots.
Nice. Going into.
Your
So then-
guys there.
Okay.
Mortarian's gonna
When we get there, I haven't got through the psychic phase yet, but
So if everything goes horribly, horribly, horribly wrong for you,
What's
Mhm.
it? 2.
and I intervene into your
76.
warlord and kill him, I'll
What's his
get
toughness now?
13 points.
I don't think you can possibly kill the warlord with 12 wounds. 3 up invul in combat.
76.
He has blade parry, and all his 6s cause mortal wounds. So 6s to wound
That's a cock one.
cause mortal wounds.
So you take 2 more wounds.
Cold Star?
Yep.
This
still
guy
have,
is
like-
very difficult to remove. This guy.
Smite, so
Yeah.
I had a 5, so I need a 6 now, right, to get the smite?
Yeah, because like the 2 things, so I'd have to.
7 smite goes off.
Oh, that actually, no, that'd max me, because he's a monster, right?
You dead?
He is a monster.
Yeah, all the eggs are in that
Yeah.
basket.
I
So I
know.
needed to hold 3.
Yep.
I needed to kill a monster, which I didn't
Okay,
do,
well,
and I need to kill your warlord.
You need to
I
hold
got
3.
6 out
Yeah,
of
hold-
7 more
hold-
wounds
no,
on the
number
attacks.
3.
Number
Like
3,
guards
yep.
one time?
Yeah.
He is knocked out.
That's why I moved a second guy onto the objective.
Do you know Seth Paul?
So, psychic phase. We're going to do a Symbio Storm again here.
Alright, so now we're shooting, right? So,
We roll the
where do you
ones.
want to shoot first?
Does go off because it had -1 that would have failed. So he passes Symbio Storm. Good. No smite targets. He's going to smite that guy right in front of me. And I need
Oh,
a 7.
Mm-hmm.
The Tally Man.
There's an 8.
Yep.
63 mortal wounds.
And their toughness is
It's 3,
4,
2.
right?
It's down to 1.
4.
That's all
We're
he
going to do
needs.
Catalyst, which is the Feel No Pain on himself.
Alright,
goes off on a
six,
9,
charge it 'cause
which
it's
is
an 8,
effectively a 7, but it goes off.
right?
Okay.
So Feel No Pain on himself. So Swarm let us Feel No Pain for the remainder of this battle round. Over here we're going to do, he's going to do Smite second time, and he's the one with the +1, so it's only -1 to cast.
30.
So he needs a second Smite would be a 7 now.
Pair of ones.
No, this one's
Nope. Fail. Next one is going to be the the Tyranid Smite. Fail.
Sweet.
And then the third power is going to be his charge after running. Do I have anything that needs to charge after running? No, so we won't even cast into the power. That's fine. So he's down to 1 wound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They're not.
I got all my units in, and I have 3 quarters. I have that quarter, this quarter, and this quarter now. Yep, that's what I
They have
needed.
12 inch range, so those three guys are
Okay,
good.
so
So they got 3d6 pistol shots, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. So 10.
I'm actually going to reposition.
8, 9, 10.
few of these units.
Three
No,
touches, four,
sorry.
hitting on 5, right?
Yep, -1 to hit.
You know what? Positioning's good. I think I'm going to split it.
You're right. So hitting on 4.
We're going to do 45 shots into that guy.
Okay.
It can't be split that way. Yeah, 45 shots. It'll be 45 shots into that guy, 45 shots into.
So 45 sixes.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll start with the first 30.
what do they wound on?
Actually, we'll do 60 into him because I got bricks of 30. They wound on. Oh, not into him. Into him.
Yeah.
So they hit on 6s and wound on 4s.
You
Good.
telling me there's a chance?
There's always a chance. So we're gonna kill that guy.
It's like I feel bad making you
Re-rolling.
roll.
We're gonna re-roll 1s because we are a unit that's pretty big. Or is it 1s to wound? Living ammunition is 1s to wound. So only 3 6s in the first 30.
Okay.
So keep track of the number.
Yep. I'll put a
Way
3
below
right here.
average.
So 2 hits.
So there's your 3 hits.
Yep.
Negative 1.
Hit the 3 up.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 total.
Okay.
I got 30 going into your other guys.
Okay. Into the assault intercessors. Okay.
9. That
One guy's got
is
fail, so I got 1 bolt gun.
only 4. That's statistically average. You fail average, he dies.
4 4-ups.
Yep,
4s.
So 4s, right?
Nope.
he died.
I got 3 3s.
Yep, got him.
4 down to 3.
That's how you kill these
Check I
assets.
can
So the
go up
last
there.
30 going into your
Oh, it's a plate. No,
last
bolt
30
gun
going
is
into your
not
guys.
Blight launcher. Both hits. The blight launcher is 6, so I'm hitting on 2, right?
Final 30 going into your guys. Hitting on 4s.
On 2? Why would you hit on 2?
So it's strain 6,
Oh, you mean wounding?
Should have re-rolled the 1s to wound. I forgot all about
and
that.
that's a cocked one, and this is
It's all right. I'll do it this time.
One to one.
It doesn't matter. It did the
So
same thing.
-2.
Mm-hmm.
He had to take 60 shots from living ammunition to die.
4 invul.
Looks pretty good. And then wounding on 4s.
We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Huh?
You're in cover, aren't you?
Yep.
So it'll be 2s for you.
All but
Okay,
1.
So that's all the shooting there.
How many 2s are you?
What? Hold on. You're rolling 1s for wounds. All right. So 3, 6, 9, 12, or 11. 11 wounds. 11 2-ups.
I failed 2.
Fantastic. So one guy dies.
So we are going
That worked.
to
Um,
the malignant platecaster. I don't think he has any.
he ran, so he's firing that assault weapon at -1. So we're going to do the 6
Hold on.
shots.
Pull the other sergeant. There's not a sergeant today.
These are the 12 shots from the Hive Tyrant. Hitting on 4s because I'm -1 because I ran. It is an assault weapon. You know, this gun never did any wounds the entire tournament last time I played it.
No?
And I might do one here because I realized it was 12 shots instead of 6.
So he's got pistol 1. He hits him
There we
with
go.
3. Okay,
And
straight
it does
toughness.
wound on 3, so 6 more.
Okay. On the same squad?
Yeah, they're sin, negative nothing, 2-up armor save, all that fun stuff.
Pass them all?
Yeah, see, still he's not doing any wounds, which is amazing. All right, so rest of the guns. We're going to put
My change fighting is lantern.
the Hive Guard into that unit.
Okay.
Your riptide?
Okay.
I would have did 2 for transhuman.
You're only
There's so many of
He
them.
hits. His lantern's strength 8, I do believe, right?
And then wounding on
Lantern is
2s.
strength 8. And what's your toughness?
7.
6?
8, 9. 9 total.
Either way.
9,
Nine.
Is it a plus
Neg
up?
2, so 2-up goes to
No,
4 up?
because it's-
Yep, 9 of them you said?
Yep.
Oh, I failed a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I failed.
All right, so I'm going to roll them up one at a time because they're D3 damage. First one, dead model. Second one, dead model. Third one, dead model. Fourth one, dead model. Fifth one, dead model.
All right, so now we're going.
Five of them. Every one of them hot. 2 or better. Kill 5
2
models.
blight launchers, so 4 blight launchers.
4.
And I'll go into your shield rooms.
All right.
That's what these things are, right?
We're going to
You're
shoot
pass it to them anyway, so.
the Exocrine next.
We're gonna put.
His first 6 shots are going into Ragnar.
Okay. Hey, that guy was tough.
I'll do the. What's this?
You're rolling ones. Didn't move him. And that's cock dice. Okay, so we got 3 additional hits.
So from them, that's 4.
Couple misses, but 3 additional hits, so 7 now. Winning on 3s.
Terrain.
Ragnar takes 4 invols.
Ugh, I failed 3 of them.
6 damage.
I think that's all he's got, 6 or 7.
Oh, you're within 3 inches.
Space Wolf's close around here somewhere.
I'll give it back to you over there. I think you
No
stacked it.
penalty for them, penalty for them.
Okay, well, but he doesn't.
Here, yeah.
He can draw a straight line to it.
To the whole base.
Yeah.
Here.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, from that corner.
He's Primaris, he might have 7.
So we'll 2 of those. Okay.
6 wounds.
That's it.
6.
That does him. And then we'll go to last,
That's yours?
because your Judiciar is touching this base.
Mhm.
Go your last 6 shots into the Judiciar.
Okay.
So second time he fires because he didn't move.
Let me double check.
You're rolling ones.
Kind of a blank
Only
marker.
1 explode, but I
Or
missed 3
maybe
times.
Or a pinball.
So 4 hits or 4 shots. 4 wounds though.
4 wounds.
Invols.
Penalty, how much damage? 2 each.
Yep, he does have shooting invulns because of the relic. 3 go through.
Okay,
That's
so
6
we
more
got-
damage.
so this one's hitting on 4s, right?
Yep.
That 1 hit. Wound.
Charge with the Swarm Lord.
Yep, he's in there.
Or a pinball. Fail.
2 damage.
He's got 6 attacks.
Whiff them all.
Okay.
He hit
Now I
5
have
times.
1, 2,
Okay.
And these are strength 7, so wounding on 3s. Any 6s cause the mortal wound that kills him.
8,
There's the judge.
Okay.
Down he goes. 3-inch consolidate
16.
towards the nearest enemy unit.
So on that guy.
We'll sit right there.
So you're saying 4s?
That's your turn.
That's all I
Even though
got.
you're touching.
So I scored nothing.
Even though you're touching
Yep.
normal?
And I think I scored all of mine, actually. Let me go through it all. We'll just make sure. So we got. So you didn't get any of yours, right, Brandon?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
And I ended up engaged. I got my engaged. So that's 5. No. What was 5? Beta 5 is hold the line. Beta 5. 2 objective markers in your territory.
No.
Damn it! I should have put the lictor right there. That's all I needed.
You want to put him there?
Yeah, I'll put him out in the open because I had the
Yeah, that's fine.
movement and space and all that. So 2 objective markers in your territory. That was the 5. I knew I had it. I just like, where am I putting him? And then the 5. That's 5.
Okay.
And then the gamma 6,
So,
which
this
is
is what we're going to do.
if attacks made by a vehicle or a monster killed an enemy unit, which it did.
Okay.
So that gives me 15 points this
Sorry,
turn.
he's within. Well,
All right, let's turn up 4.
3.
Fun turn.
So
4.
1.
Huh?
1, so Alpha.
So Alpha.
Alpha 1. I already had.
That's a go. Yep. So you got to pick a different
He
one.
doesn't have like a super one, right?
You have not done Alpha 1. You have not done
A
Alpha
raid.
1.
Yeah, but I mean,
Overwhelming
it's not
assault. At
one
the end of the battle round, score 8 victory points if you control 2 or more objective markers within your opponent's territory. Okay.
So you got to come out here and grab 2. You got 1.
That shot into
That would
your
be 2
thing there.
at the end of the battle round.
And you
Yeah.
can't almost because you can't see through the wall, right?
It'll be tough.
Oh, you can?
Okay.
All right, and then mine's going to be
so hitting on 6s. Rolling 1 for
Beta or Gamma 5. I don't know if I already got that one. So we're getting towards the end of the game. So Gamma 5.
toughness.
I got Gamma 6 and Gamma 1. I haven't done Gamma 5 yet. So Gamma 5 for me is into the face, score 5 victory points of attacks made by models from your army. Destroy 20 or more enemy models this phase.
I have exactly 21 models, 22 models left on the board. No, 23.
I think plus we're going to use the +1 up or down. I still haven't used that on my 1
Okay.
command point. I think I'm going to do that. See what I can do here. Break the will is garbage, and I can't do crushing strike because I already did it.
1 was
So I'm stuck with it.
So you can table me,
In one turn?
maybe.
No. If I hold on to the command points, then I'm not going to use the command point. If I hold on to command points, I can make this thing fire at 3 damage,
Yeah.
and that might do it, but it won't kill those guys.
So a 4 for beta.
It was a gamma. You're on beta.
Beta 4.
You have not done beta. You have done beta 4. You have to choose a different one. You choose now. You've done in the beta. You have done 4, and that's it. That's the only one you've done. That's the only one you've done in beta. And your beta is heroic deeds.
You need a 4 to get into that 1 inch.
Oh. He's in. Okay.
What's that one?
All right.
I've done 4 is all.
Yeah.
Burn them out. End of your psychic phase. Score 5 points with psychic power. I don't have that.
Hello?
Savage duel.
Auntie?
Score 5.
Hey, how's it
The
going?
character model from your army makes an attack against the warlord and loses more than 1 wound. I can't do that. Trading blows. At the end of any phase, score 5 VP. If a
Yeah, I'll
character
go
model from your army makes an attack that destroys a character,
Perfect, yeah, I'll go in and look.
cut off the head. Applied tactics.
Alright, good.
Rerolling ones.
Oh, no problem.
Score
Yeah,
5
yeah,
victory
I'll
points.
definitely log
Model
in
from your
and
army
so,
made an
Alright,
attack that phase that destroys an enemy unit,
One, no AP.
and that model or its unit has been affected by a stratagem.
so 1 damage.
For example, the stratagem or stratagems used when selected to fight or shoot,
That was at a 6, I think.
you used earlier in the turn.
No, I still need a 5.
There's none of these I can achieve. I mean, a 6, I guess. Applied tactics.
Okay.
Alright, can get
You're gonna do gamma or what is it? Beta 6.
Yeah.
You're gonna just move off of
I know it's getting towards the end of the game. They're getting harder and harder to achieve.
Well, they're
Well,
literally
if I know
all
you're gonna
unachievable
help
for
me
me.
with the objective, so I'm not-
The only way I could achieve it is if you decided to put a stratagem on them.
Because otherwise,
Oh,
these
yeah.
guys-
Oh, I'm good.
That's my thought.
Hold on, wait. They're -1 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste my stratagem. I'm almost out of the game. We got what 2? We're on
Yeah.
battle round 4,
6.
so we're trying to keep the command points in.
Uh-huh.
All right, so mine is gonna be my second one. The second.
And we're sure that it's a you use a stratagem on them, like not if
Alpha.
I use a stratagem on them, because it doesn't say. So, if that unit was affected by a stratagem,
Alpha 6.
for example, it was selected
I'm gonna
for
charge into
the
is this
strengthen,
drone separate from this drone?
Yep.
I'll charge
use,
these two guys over here.
fight or shoot. It doesn't say. That's kind of vague.
You could do it yourself.
units. So we are going.
I've already done an Alpha 6, so I'll pick a different Alpha. And I've already
Okay.
done Alpha 1, 6, and 3. So I can't do Alpha 1, 6, or 3. So I can do 2 or 5.
Everything's gonna shoot, but he is now.
Make a
getting
stand. Have my warlord within 6 inches of the middle of the table.
3 shots.
Sure.
We'll do that one.
3 shots.
So that's Alpha
All 3 hits.
4.
Strength 9.
No, make it Alpha 2.
Rerolling.
Yours.
I'm not rerolling that one. So 2 for the first gun.
I have 1 left. I will spend my 1 CP to redo the Slay the Warlord one.
Oh, do that one again?
Yeah, it's the only one I have any kind of chance at. I mean, they can charge him and
So I got
maybe.
3,
I got a Thunder Hammer,
4 ups.
floating 6s.
Wait, no, 3 what?
-4 AP.
Yeah, 4 ups.
Anything's possible.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll burn my CP.
How much damage?
And I think that's Gamma 1.
So 3.
Gamma 6.
Okay.
Gamma 6 is
Oh.
kill the warlord.
No, I want Gamma 1 because he's their highest power level, right?
Yeah, but that wasn't one you had last time. You had Beta 1, Alpha 6, and Gamma 6.
Oh, it has to be from the
on the previous turn.
Oh.
Why is he fine?
Very good.
So you're in the Gamma.
Vehicle or monster.
You can only choose if you want to move, because you've already, what did you roll? You roll.
I didn't roll anything yet.
Okay, we'll roll it real quick, because you've already got most of your Gammas. So Gamma 4, Gamma 3, Gamma 2, Gamma 5, Gamma
So
6.
Gamma.
3.
Gamma 1 is the only one you haven't done yet.
Okay, so I rolled 5.
So it's Gamma 1. Gamma 1 is the only one you can do. Unless you want to spend your command point to switch out of that bracket entirely and go to a completely different chart.
3, got the Terminator.
Score 5. Gamma 1. And he is the highest power level?
level, yep.
He's 8 points then. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. I'll save my CP.
Gamma 1. Okay, so my final. I'll go. It's going to be beta
So that was
1.
3.
So let's think here.
If I got beta 1 or not.
Okay. Alright, now my charge.
Nope. 2 more shots. Or 4 more.
My beta is hold the line. Beta 1.
Oh, no, it's actually supposed to reroll his spell hits.
I have to be able to kill units holding you. You have to keep you from holding all the objective markers in my territory.
4 shots from the
All of them?
All of them.
I can't hold all of them.
Well, no, I need to. You can't hold any of them for me to get it.
Oh,
So if you
okay.
roll 1, I can't get it. I can't even
Okay.
see them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I have no more reserves, so I can't just march in and start dumping.
Well, but these guys can shoot at them.
36-inch range. You're too far away.
Oh, okay. Because I'm going to put that other unit on there also.
Yeah, I don't think that's an achievable one.
That's a 30. Yep.
Unless I move the hive guard out, then they lose their -1 to shoot. And I lose their reroll 1s. They won't make it far enough. They only move 5 inches. They're really slow. So that one I cannot achieve. It looks like that one's going to be a. That's my
You
beta
got it. It doesn't matter.
1.
Movement?
Yep.
And then I get my consolidated piling, right?
Yep. All in.
Okay.
This one's
So,
tough because it
that's
changes.
everything?
You randomly choose the bracket.
You have one
Yeah.
CPC
Wh-
on, not 10.
Normally in Maelstrom, if you're just choosing the bracket and then going for a roll,
Oh, no,
you'd have a
no,
better
no.
chance of what you're shooting for. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right?
No.
So, we're going to pile in with you.
And so because they're touching it, they can see across there to shoot?
Yes. As long as they can draw line of sight.
And that's this one.
Yeah.
So, we're going to go with my Lord Contagion first. Because he has the cool weapon.
Nope, I want to stay hidden better.
The Lord Contagion has the weapon.
So how far do these little bugs move?
6.
What's its toughness now?
But as you discovered with my whole army, it's an assault weapon, so they can move and run 3d6, and they can move
Oh, so
twice
you
if
can
they need
delete
to.
them.
I can move this whole unit onto this objective.
Okay, so I will advance these guys. 10, that gets them all the way on it.
That was kind of actually my plan if you were to run over there. If you held it, then I was going to put more bodies on it than you did.
So we'll move. So we'll get these guys out in front to screen it. So these guys were here.
And you ran, so you can
These
come
guys
out.
ran.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So these guys can get out here on the front of this thing.
Hitting on 2s. But he subtracts 1, so hitting on 3s.
And these guys ran, so they'll get up to here. Okay.
Really?
The wolf will run somewhere.
8.
12 inches he's going.
So 3, right?
Throw the bone!
Negative
He's throwing the bone, and the side
Yep.
wolf's running around the table now.
So 3 damage.
Oh. Tough,
Just in
man.
case there's an objective one next turn.
Light Lord Terminators.
We're going to get all these OBSEC Terminators up here.
Industrial Terminators. They have 8 plus 5, so 13 attacks, hitting on 2s. How many do you have?
4.
4? Yeah, I'm going to go with the cleave. So subtracting 1.
They're all within 24.
What?
You said it's subtract 1.
Oh, you only have 4? No, never mind. I'm just going to go with, because the string 4, even if I go to 7, that's still a 3, right? And, no, but if I'm only straight 5, that's going to be what?
It is more important, a reroll or exploding 6s? I mean, exploding 5s.
So I got,
I'll burn 1 to double their assault doctrine. I mean, it's supposed to be my command phase, but.
Yeah.
So 5s explode for them in combat.
Seems good.
so there's that.
You
Okay?
said 13 attack?
Yep.
So we're gonna pump all the shots into him and pump all the shots into them. Okay, and then all the shots from those guys because they're all assault. Yep. Cool.
Really?
Remove my reserves.
Yeah.
Isn't that so easy? It's like,
Yeah.
fire there. Good job, brother.
All right. No reroll. Gotta get in. Oh, get that 2 out of there. 3. They fail. Oh, that might get them on.
Seriously? No, that's 5
Level
inches.
6,
AP.
Not going to be within an inch.
-3, 2 damage each.
He should be dead.
That was the one roll. You didn't have a command point for reroll?
No, because I spent it to
Got 2, 4, 6.
get double exploding 5s.
All eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Alright, and
I'm pretty sure I moved them to their maximum 6.
Nope.
So I can't advance. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's game then.
Then you roll your.
Oh, well, no, we got one more turn. But you'll kill them.
Well, right now I need to keep you off, get you off that objective somehow, some
Mason
way.
says, get that Swarm Lord.
He's trying. He just failed. He just failed. He made a 3-inch charge and made he had out of command points, made him big and swingy.
Yep.
Did all that stuff and then rolled a 3 for the charge, and they needed a 4.
Yep. That's
So the
it.
Swarm Lord will come in and play with you.
Okay.
All right. So I need to keep you off objectives. So how do we do that?
You gotta be holding
So we're going to advance with this unit.
Yep. Made it from the whole.
That's how we do it.
Can't be within the
Advance.
Well, because what are you up? You're up.
And we're going to use the Kraken stratagem as one of my 2 command points because I had one going in. I have one going out. So Kraken stratagem. So they're going to advance and triple their advance roll. So I rolled a 5. So 15 inches plus the 6 is going to be 21 inches.
Okay.
They're going to move the whole brick.
This way.
And then put 90 shots into them.
Hitting on 5s though.
Oh, okay.
But instead of 4s, but that's the plan. Because I just need to clear you off. I don't need to be there. I just need to clear you off.
Yeah.
There's 2 units there though, which
Yep.
made it very difficult to do.
Oh, I should have towed more of them in for cover. Oh well.
You would have had one on. I'll give you one on each.
Yeah.
So so you were trying to screen it out to keep me from getting in.
Yeah.
Or I would have done the other stratagem and run all the way around. Because the other stratagem was I could do another stratagem, make the move again, and they would have just swarmed around
Right.
the backside. Then I wouldn't have even had to shoot you. I would have just swarmed on in there and run this guy over, and he would have stayed right there, and they wouldn't have broke. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, Gaunt's running up the field. This guy in tow. 16 inches.
That's insane. How do I fail a 4-inch charge?
It happens, man. It's like
You roll less than 4.
that's so bad for you. That was a point that's pretty bad.
It's pretty easy. So 1, a 2, a 3.
So
You can't roll a 1 on 2 dice. That's mathematics.
Well, then that's even crappier. So a 2 or 3.
Yeah.
are the Hive Guard heavy? I think they're the only thing in the entire
Because
army
think
that's
about how
freaking heavy. Because I think everything else is.
That's how they mess up because they roll their 1s first and then disembark. You're supposed to disembark
Mhm.
one of your guys and then roll to see because like some of your guys might not all be able to disembark.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of people mess that up.
Oh no, we'll go this way.
It is heavy. Damn it. So if I run them, they can't shoot.
I mean, you guys been playing this game for a while. Come on, we know Warhammer. No, I'm just kidding.
5 inches.
Whoa,
Get
there's a lot of bugs
two
heading over to your
guys.
intercessors.
Mm-hmm. You have to kill them all, though,
Guys.
to get 5 points. That's a nice
Stormlord's
5
going to take a
points.
9-inch move. Be there. Within 6 inches of the
Anything
middle.
to read the double fish there?
The Dimacaron is going to move. The Exocrine. He moves 8. He might be able to get part of his base being there to there. And then he'd be -1 to shoot. Oh, would you give me a hand? Grab the end of the tape measure. Let's pull back to 36.
No, it's
I just need to get one guy into that unit.
One guy.
And that's all it would matter. So he's going to move 8. And he'll be one guy in, so he'll be the first model to shoot.
Well, who knows? If you're all a bunch of ones, it's
So
good.
36 does get me to this unit.
Yep.
All right. So we are going to go for Symbiostorm because it'll be exploding 6s because I'm firing across the -1 terrain, not exploding 5s.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to spend a command point to count him as stationary. This will be my second command point that I use. Because the first one was to double run the gaunts.
Yeah.
So they could still charge if they need to. But I need a command point to make them charge. Do I spin the command point? I have to do it at the beginning of the shooting phase. We're in the second phase. Let's do the second phase first and see what happens. So, exploding 6s on him.
Mm-hmm.
In the box. Perils.
Nice.
Takes a wound. He's down to 4.
Okay, that's 5, 10.
All right, so that didn't work.
11, 12, 14.
How many ones can we see out of 14?
4, 8, 12.
I should have moved the hive guard too. I was still about 2 more guys on to shoot. That's all right. I got no targets. That was really dumb. I needed to move. I already cast the first psychic power. Do you mind if I move the hive guard?
Yeah, move 'em.
We're just going to shift. They
So
can't
here's
run.
my question.
5 inches.
So now, do they have to pass them around?
Good question.
John?
What?
If 4 out of his 6 guys die in disembarking, does he have to roll morale?
Casualties were taken during the battle round, which
Yeah.
means morale is always taken.
All
All right. So we'll start with the Exocrine. We're not going to count him as stationary. He's just going to throw it because the Symbiote Storm failed, so it doesn't matter at this point. So we're just going to fire the 6 times because I moved. That's all I get into that unit. And I'm hitting on 4s, which is now 5s because I'm firing across that because I moved and I didn't count as stationary in 5. So I need 5s to hit and 3s to wound. There's only 3 hits. It's better than average. Hit. And 2 wounds. -3. So you can take them on the cover if you want, but it's 5s on the cover, guys.
What's their leadership?
5s on the cover guy?
Yep.
How many?
There are 3.
6.
6 automatic attacks. So then I have 4, 2,
Pass 1, fails 2.
Alright.
So I was onto this unit?
Yep. 2 damage each.
You have to roll
Oh.
6 and
add 2 to it. I take 2.
The Hive Guard are going to target that unit, and only 2 are close enough. This one's far enough away. Okay. These now are they were close enough for both ranks, this guy and this guy. But the rest of them are out. So 2 moved. I moved with a heavy weapon, which brings them from a 3 to a 4, firing across that, which brings them to a 5. Here we go. 5's a hit.
So 6 pass.
Only 2 hits.
The other one,
That's cock dice.
4, 5, 6
It's 2 hits.
Okay, so take your double fish back.
2 wounds. -2.
-2, fail them
Your
both.
guys can't fall back and shoot.
On these
So
guys?
D3 damage. Yep, first one. 1.
So just 1.
1 guy. Did you take him on the cover guy at all?
No.
You're taking regular saves.
This is on the front unit, right?
Yeah.
I already killed the cover guy.
Okay.
So my blight went
So I rolled it for fun.
I didn't do any psychics.
So
I did
that
1 psychic and I didn't do any others. That's fine.
that would have been wounds from Thunderhammers,
That's fine.
and that would have been wounds from chain swords on your warlord.
You still may get there. I'm going to do 12 shots into that same unit.
3 inches?
I completely forgot to use my psychic phase.
Right, so if I base him right here, I can touch
I paralyzed with my psychic phase. My whole psychic phase went to crap. The whole hive mind felt the shockwave from a double 1. And all went,
I
ow!
finish closer to him than him, right?
Okay, so.
And he's still on the objective. Yeah, he's still on the objective.
And then wounds on 3s.
Okay, so now,
So 7 saves on those last 2 guys. Single damage.
so 6 with the foil.
3 up armor.
You said a -1 to hit, right?
Yep.
So
I fail 3,
2 hits with the foil.
so it kills 1.5 of them.
Foil is 3. So foil is 3.
I really needed the psychic phase to be efficient. So I can't clear you off this one.
With the -1.
3.
You know all the gaunts can't.
Well, I'm hitting on 5s now.
Yeah.
What I really needed was to
Oh,
use
you
the
need to
command.
clear 1.
Well, hold on. They're within 18 this psychic phase, so they could charge,
-2.
Okay.
Damage each.
and they can't charge now because I skipped the whole psychic phase. I needed because I
You
ran
can-
with them.
You can make them charge. I don't care.
No. I have to have the psychic phase. And the psychic
Oh.
phase would be more smite wounds and more
No,
damage.
No, that was all that over there.
That would have been the better play,
Okay.
but I made a huge mistake,
Okay.
so that was pretty big. Skipping your psychic phase, I need to
Yeah.
learn from that mistake and not do that again. We're just
3 attacks with the
yeah.
poignard.
I'm still figuring it all out. So
The They all hit?
That's all. Oh, the rest of these guns should have shot there
Straight
because they had no other
4,
targets.
toughness 4.
So 4s. We'll just finish them off. It happens 6 because I'm done with shooting phase still. So
Two go through, make 1.
4 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I'm just getting out of order. I'm tired.
How much? One
I'm
dead,
needing
one
4s because I moved.
So now I can consolidate, right?
That's 3 neg 2s.
So if I go right to the building,
So 3 5s.
they can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Fail them all.
We're going to do this. Consolidate, so... he's gonna consolidate.
One guy takes 2 and another one takes
He's
2.
gonna come
So
in
4
base
damage.
that guy.
Kill him.
He's gonna come in base and gun.
That's all I got.
He's gonna come in over here.
All the Gaunts are going to shoot. We'll do the first 30 and we'll just, I need 5s.
30. You're shooting at the one guy. Or the 5
First
guys?
30 are firing at the one guy,
We're gonna do both.
and then the remaining 60 will fire at the back squad.
Go and fire the back squad.
All right, so back squad.
I'm gonna do both of the axes in the your drum first. 'Cause now we
Why does it keep falling back there?
So a Terminator. Judge is healed.
Bowling.
That's the dice does.
Ball.
Robotic axe. So that's 6.
All right.
1, 2,
Missed the
3,
okay.
4,
Oh,
5,
5s.
6. 6 attacks, right?
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
-1.
Why?
That's a stealth drone.
You're hitting on 4s. We'll call that.
So 13 in the first volley. I'll roll the wounds here in a moment. 13 hits.
4 down to 3.
Just wrong mark that.
3s and it's strength.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 total. So it'll be 25.
25 wounds.
No, I haven't
Oh.
rolled the wounds. 25 2 wound, and I got to re-roll the ones.
Oh, okay.
So 25. I'll just drop 5 out of this brick. 25. Winning on 4s. And re-rolling the ones.
Isn't this fun?
This is living ammunition.
Okay, so no, you're the so that's just. So that's
So-
6 times 2 is 12, so 12 attacks. 3,
What's your guys' score?
7, 18. I rolled really hot. 18 armor saves. Regular armor.
Okay.
2 at a time until you lose the 2-up guy.
Yep.
Okay. Strength.
Okay, so
2, 6,
Pass.
6, toughness.
fail 1.
6, so 4.
So
Now 1 at a time until you lose the 2-up armor guy.
6, but you -1, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Awesome.
One for the third weapon.
So you're
So that's
5 in?
5.
huh?
You're 5 in by my count. So you got 13 more.
4 of them.
Kills 1, 2,
So 2 damage.
kills 2.5.
So
More.
a grand total of 3 guys die, which means you'll need a leadership check on a 6.
No, 2.5 guys died.
No, the first guy was a 2-up armor.
Yeah,
He died first.
and then 2.5.
And you
So you lost 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you'll need a 6 to keep the unit in place. Leadership, or keep the unit running away, basically.
Yeah.
And I can't charge, so.
Nope.
Not on the in the box, but it's all right. Yep.
5.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You rolled a 4.
No.
We know you rolled a 4.
No, I'm just getting this out of here anyway.
Base to base.
Got it. All right. So they're still alive. That one ended. I got my points for being in the center,
Because he's touching the wall, right?
which is that one. 5 points. No control. Didn't get that one because I couldn't blow you off.
Stay there.
And Gamma 5. What was Gamma 5?
So that's the end of it. Now,
That was the impossible to get 20 or more models this turn. I did not.
No.
That was the impossible. So I only got 5 points that turn.
Okay.
You didn't get any of yours?
Nope. Everything was killing your boss and holding objective 3.
Only my troops.
Got it. Determined for the last
I don't
turn.
have it because I have more guys, right?
Yep.
3.
So
You know, it's funny. I was reading that one, and I was like, "This is the one I don't want to do as my first mission."
3 and 4.
Did I kill
So
them
3 and 4. 3 is your
The
beta.
Yep.
4. Beta 4 is
Gold star?
Gold star.
for your beta is Rogue Deeds.
So my turn. I have to try to kill 3.
You already have a beta 4. Yeah, you've already done beta 4, so you get to choose on Heroic Deeds.
Do not spread the sickness.
Cut off the head, slay the warlord. So if these guys walk up and touch this, this opens and I can shoot them through there? No?
No, it's still true line of sight.
So 10 points.
You
What
touch it,
betas-
it becomes
Yeah,
true
it's your
line of
command
sight.
phase, right? I
Okay.
didn't get on my command
What do I
phase,
have
so
for
Walter telling me.
betas I can choose from?
All but beta 6 and beta 4. So you can do 1, 2, 3, or 5.
5 is out because that's a psychic. Duel the character motto, can't do that. Score. End of any phase 5 points of a character model. I don't have any characters left in range. I can't accomplish any of them.
Well, is it impossible, or you just...
No, I can't. It's not
Can't
impossible.
feasibly. He's down to 1 unit of Terminators, a Cyberwolf, and 2 Tactical Marines.
Well, then that's something you may want to bring up in your feedback, is, hey, in the later game, you're pretty much...
In this particular mission, so this is the one that's the... Oh, this was also the one we were supposed to pick one of those, whichever one we thought our opponent was going to go, and it
Oh,
would have
yeah.
been double points.
No, if he falls back, you can't shoot, right?
Well, only one did you score all 3.
It doesn't matter. We didn't do it all game.
Yeah.
It's just something to remember. We completely lost that. We were supposed to do double points.
Yeah.
Just so much. Like, this is a completely different game now, and it's like just like playing ninth all over again. You guys doing the same? Running into the same thing?
What?
Or are you
No,
playing?
we're not playing.
Maelstrom.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
It doesn't matter. Put me down for whatever beta. I can't accomplish any of them.
Pick
beta
the,
one, I
pick
guess.
the psychic one.
Beta 1.
Beta 1. Got it.
So use the striker when the enemy unit falls back before any models in that unit are moved.
Well, you can't pick that one again, so-
Huh?
You can't choose that one again now.
Well, it's turn 5.
Huh?
It's
turn 5.
I mean, but you get a roll randomly. If you hit that category, you hit that one, you get a. Well, you wouldn't want to choose in that one anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So Alpha 3.
Is he bracketed now?
Alpha 3.
Was he bracketed at 4?
I've already done Alpha 3. So what's my Alpha? Alpha is Territory Seas, and I've already done Alpha 1, Alpha 3, Alpha 6, Alpha 2. I can only do Alpha 5. At the end of the battle round, score 5 victory points at 2 or more quarters of the battlefield that do not have enemy units wholly within them. I can do that one.
Oh, I see what you got. So that was a good CP slide.
Okay, and your roll.
6. Gamma.
You are picking now.
Oh.
So that was there's another one in Gamma, but you did it again. It's that
Because this is the one before, right?
Gamma 1, Gamma 6, Gamma 5, Gamma 2, Gamma 3, Gamma 4. You've already chosen all of them. So this is where you have to spend your command point to change a different bracket. So
What if I don't spend my command point?
And you just, I don't know. This
Right.
is another thing. What happens? This is another one of those
Yeah.
ones where we hit. Okay, so before turn 5 happens on the random objective
Yeah.
generation, now it would say you get to choose one that
Yeah.
you haven't chosen, right?
No.
It just says choose one.
Yep.
So you can choose one you've chosen or haven't chosen, or you choose
I
one
mean,
you've chosen. Any of those work for you? It's easy to kill this model. He's only got 1 wound left.
I told you your tank was going to be gone.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess the harder they fall, kill a monster or a vehicle.
There you go. He's only got
So Gamma 2.
Gamma 2.
So that's 5 points.
Because it does not say one you haven't chosen, right?
Yeah.
Well, who?
So you can choose one. Got it. Gamma 2.
Oh, you got
monster.
fireworkers over there?
Creatures. And
Yeah, if I could shoot through that thing, I could do a bunch because I could get 16 points then for killing him, the warlord.
He's hiding. I moved him. I saw that as an opportunity to move and hide.
Yeah.
So that's why I did it. It was also points for me, but 2. So Alpha 5. I think I already got my Alpha 5. Double check. Alpha 5 is territory seizure, spelled. I just chose that one, or just got that one, so we're going to go.
We're calling your parents.
We're going to go with take it back. Alpha 1. So take an objective marker which you previously held. If I could take that objective marker from you.
Joe
Yep.
once tried to kill Mortarian, it didn't work for him.
Not quite.
He did
Alpha.
Okay.
3.
Alpha 3, I don't think you've gotten that one yet.
You got it, but he's
Alpha
doing
1, Alpha 6. Nope, so Alpha 3. It's raid. Slay the defenders. At the end of the turn, score 5 victory points. If an enemy unit was destroyed that turn, and any models in it had been within your opponent's territory that turn.
So none of yours are in my.
If
No, none
you
of
kill
yours are in
any
my
of them in my territory, so by killing this guy, you'll get
Yeah.
5 more points too. So you'll
So
get
10
10 points
points.
this turn.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Alpha 1? I just chose that one, so I can't pick that one. So I have to pick something else. Alpha.
Control 2. You control.
Let's go back to 2 points if there are 2 on corners.
Okay. He is going to.
But if you read that objective,
I think I'm going to choose Mega Stand again.
right?
So Alpha 2. Let's stay in the middle of the battlefield.
Control 1.
Yeah. That's fine.
So you got maybe off 2 then, right?
Yeah, I'm on 2. I control 2.
All right,
Oh,
it's all you, man.
Command phase, I gain a command point.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I just used the laser, so these guys all have to shuffle back a little bit
more, as long as I can kill someone off of 1.
to draw a line of sight.
So there. Move.
He needs to
We
shuffle
are
up. So
going to
that's all Stormbolters drawn on him.
And he is going to.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Boost instead of his den.
The wolf will run to there.
Since I used 2, I go down 1.
And you have to take that from me, right?
And
So there's
Yes.
nothing.
I do have to take it
I
from
mean, you can just charge me anyway, so there's really nothing to do there. I mean, okay.
both touching cover.
Yeah. That's about the best I can do. So lots of Stormbolter shots. We'll do the crack missiles first, Adam. So
Yeah,
just
see if
put 'em
that
out of
does
misery.
it. Is it everything going to here?
I need to stay on this.
That's a lot of shots.
Oh.
Do you have the range?
Yeah.
24 is good. Not the whole unit, so your back line will have to go Gaunts maybe?
You sure? Because I thought I measured. That's why I
It's to the
moved them.
base, not to the model. So 24 is that point to the edge of his base. You got enough movement, I'm sure.
Yeah. Something like that.
Seems good.
Okay. Yeah, because the Gaunts don't. Well, I wish I could shoot the missiles and then decide. It
Yeah.
does not work that way, though.
He does have feel no pain too. He's got it active because he absorbed a model.
What?
Guys, John, can I ask you a quick question?
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, aren't they considered an engagement range over the pipe that Remora and Mortarian?
If you're both within an inch of the pipe,
Yeah.
or within a half inch of the pipe, then you're engaged across it.
So that guy would have to go a little more.
You gotta stay. I'm gonna read it to make sure we're accurate. So defense line is the
Well, what's the?
enemy unit within an inch of this terrain feature. You can still make a charge move against it so long as its charging unit ends its charge move touching the terrain feature and was within 2 inches of the target unit. Does that make sense? So it's not engagement range.
No, but I mean, like he can
Units are eligible to fight. The model can make attacks with melee weapons if they're targeted on the opposite side of the terrain feature and within 2 inches. So it's 2 inches away from your model. That's the key. Across the terrain feature. So it's not an inch of the terrain feature, it's 2 inches from his model across the terrain feature is the eligible fight.
So even if I shot all my storm bolters over here, rolled super hot, spent the 1 CP, wiped your gaunts, this guy's still just going to fly over and kill them.
Probably.
Like I don't think it's worth it. I just put everything into the big guy.
Okay.
So it's 36 storm bolters and 2
yeah,
rockets.
I'll just pick him up. Get your 10 points?
Yep. I mean, it doesn't make sense not to.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. 10 points. Swarmy's going to stay where he's at. We're going to take that
We're
objective.
going to charge and charge.
Going to charge?
Yep.
I'm going to, yeah.
You take one?
I still have my 1 command point. We'll fire Overwatch.
Sweet. 5. I make it?
Do you want me to fire Overwatch?
I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't really have a point.
Right.
Okay, so this unit's going to be wiped out, and we're going to move on
Yeah.
to the objective. So that's going to work for me. You got your 10 points this turn. We're just talking through the last turn.
Yeah.
Is what we're doing. So
I'm going to roll it for the fun. The wolf charged your
I'm gonna-
Stormlord and did not make
really?
it.
And so I'm going to shoot the wolf off the
Yeah.
objective. Between the hive guard and him.
Yeah,
will be deleted.
that
So
kills the wolf.
I would clear 2 quarters without a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That would give me the 5 points for the clear the quarters. Middle, I get 5 points for that, and then clearing you off all my objectives in my home quarter, so I get 15 points this turn, and you get 10. So I got 5, 5, 5, and you got all but the warlord.
Mm-hmm.
3 inches though, right?
So this is really tough.
So you're staying there with your drones?
Yep.
45 to 25. It's just really tough to get points.
Yeah.
It's very difficult.
So they'll die.
So first impression, this mission made my head hurt.
Yeah, the mission's tough. I don't like this table at all. I mean, it's very pretty, but just like rules-wise, like
Too many obscuring pieces.
Yeah, too many obscuring and no. You can't get on top of anything. There's no ruins.
Yeah, the sniper would have been decent in the ruins, but I think your Calexis did amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
So now you see how he works.
Yeah.
You got an opportunity to use him.
Do you guys want to kill it or you guys still?
Yeah, we're just talking through the end of it. We talked through the last round to get kind
Yeah.
of
So
because
what
we're
was
down
the
to the
final?
end.
45,
45, 25. Yep.
You guys came in just under 4 hours.
Yeah,
That's set up and everything.
that's pretty impressive, and it was tough.
Yeah.
The-
So
John, you look a little tired there.
It's supposed to be up to 3 hours. But, you know, it's
so
okay.
we didn't know what we were doing, and
Yeah.
we missed the double point stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We were supposed to each try and select one of the objectives that our opponent couldn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it would have only mattered. You got, you didn't get a triple on any of them. You got 5,
No.
10. Nah. So I only got a triple
So you got two
twice.
two triples.
So that would have been double points.
you
So would
would've
have been 10 more points.
Yep.
Would have been 55. But we didn't just select that at
Yeah.
the beginning. That would have been, it could have been some difficult things because a couple of them I didn't think you were going to make, and you did.
Oh, but so look, what would have happened? I had 5 thunder hammers.
Don't take penalty for shooting.
Yeah, yeah.
And-
So if they made the charge,
Yeah, and 4.
we'll
Those
roll
all,
it. We'll see what happens. It's just for fun.
yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it on the table here.
So 5 thunder hammers.
Yep.
Make 3. He's an invuln.
3 up.
Okay.
This hole over
So-
here can drop.
Oh no, I rolled it out over here.
Oh, okay. So 3 of
So
them.
yeah, 5 went through.
All of you. So
So 2.
So 6, and then 4 and neg 1, neg 2.
for you.
2 damage, single damage, right?
Yeah, single damage.
Yeah, that's the one I
4
made.
total, 7, 6, 4, 10. He has 2 wounds left.
Well,
Nice.
they're touching.
Would have been close.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean like.
but I mean, rolling a 3 on your charge.
It's pretty bad.
It
It was a long shot to begin with,
Yeah.
but it was you had to take that chance because you were
Yeah.
already back against the wall at low points.
We'll have
Yeah,
to see
I
how
need-
many
I needed
years this
the-
turns out to without announcing it. So. 'Cause we did.
Well, it was a lot of fun.
But I needed the exploding 5s, 'cause most of that came off of 5s exploding.
Yeah.
So that was big.
So that was pretty huge.
So,
That really kicks you in the shorts when
Yeah.
you're looking for a below average charge and you fail a below
Yeah.
average charge. You're like, what? Ugh. I've been there so many times.
Yep.
we are going to
I flopped my psychic face. That would have just been
Yeah.
a clean sweep that last turn too.
to here.
I would have had them gone. That would have
Yeah, it would have
easy.
been just these guys standing here.
Yep. Yeah, I think you left them out of the game too long. They needed to be pushing. I mean, you need a center of the board objective to be able to occupy with them,
Yeah.
and you didn't.
And have not have that thing be there. Like that, it just shuts down so many lanes of fire.
It makes you have to go around it.
Yeah.
And it's yeah,
Alright, mark the right.
it's a tough piece.
Yeah, because like, well, I left them there because they had no No, targets. Everything was engaged.
And then
Yeah,
And
you
what
did
was
come.
gonna
You did
engage?
come right at me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everything that was engaged, I deleted, and then it just left them nothing to do. Because even
wait,
like they only get to about here,
doesn't want to shoot that. Don't want to shoot that.
and he could have run around the other way. The guy could have shot at your exocrine, but he's pretty tough. Yeah.
T8. Yeah. So 6 is to wound him.
Yeah. Yeah. There wasn't much for them to do this game. They kept you out of my deployment zone.
Yep.
6
And the
ions.
only turn that it did matter, it worked. I
Yeah.
got my points for it. So it was like,
Also, but 6 ions
I don't know.
first.
It's just mission is not my forte. I'm not a big fan of
No.
that type of mission. There are more of the fun type of missions, but it's like this is a mission that I honestly would take a
Rolling,
like a
we're getting
fluffy
6 inches.
army that's kind of just a
Yeah.
well-rounded fluff-based army, and then play a
Like-
narrative almost.
2.
Like this unit with him,
Negative?
I need the 5 objective game and to take Oath of Moment.
They're fine?
I mean, then that's just like a guaranteed 15
Yeah,
on
you're in the
Oath.
middle of the battlefield. No
Yeah.
one's ever going to take it from you.
Like, come at me.
Yeah, exactly.
All hits.
And I would rather have all shields instead of claws. And maybe just a claw on the leader.
Any negative?
Um,
Dimacarons do a good job, but
Yep.
What?
yeah,
So 4s?
I put the rest of the little things away.
Alright, I'm gonna.
You can kill it.